Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Tonight, NYPD beat black man like a slave in Brooklyn liquor store. I don't know how else to say it. I am appalled. I am shocked that in 2026, police who do not have qualified immunity would go to that extent. The title is meant to alarm you. They have been put on modified duty. I'm surprised they have not been suspended, or maybe they have since the beating. I'm going to play the footage, or at least what I can play of it. Brutal, brutal. And that was the wrong guy that they beat on. Hardworking man, well-spoken, matching outfit. Inside a liquor store in Brooklyn. Now, most cities, you can't do that to people. You definitely can't beat on niggas in Florida like that. Florida niggas fight back. Texas niggas fight back. The only place that I know, correct me if I'm wrong, where they still beat on niggas like slaves is Baltimore. Baltimore. I was shocked that a place that used to have stop and frisk and other things that, the jump out boys back in the days, I said, damn, they're punching this man in the face. Literally. That's my top story tonight. I hope that some of you call in. Please tell me that you're going to do something in the New York tri-state. Please. Don't just take another L and be like, oh, he going to get a bag. It can't always just be about a bag. There's too much history of black people being violated, whether they're FBA, tethers, and let's not play that game tonight because the police don't give a goddamn if you're a tether or FBA. They just whoop on you, sadly still. I can go back to the days of Eleanor Bumpers and others that have been abused. Eric Gardner choked out over some goddamn Lucy cigarettes. Do you know what qualified immunity is? If not, please Google it. They don't have that in the New York area anymore. The police can't run up on you and ask you, we want to search you for a possible firearm. This ain't the 80s, the 90s. Or are New York niggas conditioned and pussy? I hate to say it like that. Are they just conditioned? They'll fight each other. They'll shoot each other. And they'll tell the cops, yo, suck my dick, right? We see videos now of people all throughout the tri-state telling cops, yo, suck my dick. But then when they put hands on you, the fuck? Showrunner, that weirdo David, that's how you spell his name, arrested over the murder of Celeste Ramirez, the 14-year-old. Good. I'm glad they locked his bitch ass up. I didn't like his vibe. I'll play a video for that as well, okay? How you guys doing in the live chat? Deeds wants you trolling tonight. I was going to do members only. Deeds said, no, she said, let the trolls eat. I've got a little Douce here. Ooh, that's nice. Guys, before we get started, please, someone remind me to speak about the 11-year-old white boy who's pressing me in my community. I live in a community, a gated community. You know this already. This little white boy named Bradley. He put a note on my garage door with regards to some lawn soil bags that I put on my front yard that I had planned to get to in a day or two. He must have came on the property, looked at the bags, and then wrote me a note and put it on the garage door. And when I went outside yesterday, I closed the garage. I see a note. I said, what the fuck is that? I go pick up the note. It says, hey, Steve, do you need help putting down the lawn soil? Text me, Bradley. He thinks my name is Steve, like Steve McQueen. No, I'm not texting any 11-year-old white boys. For those of you who, you have gardens and other things, there's a difference between lawn soil, garden soil, and topsoil. So he had to come on the property to read the bag. It's called a press. We'll talk about that later, okay? Also, guys, did TMZ remove the hip-hop section from their website? TMZ. I didn't see the hip-hop section there earlier when I went there, okay? All right, sit tight in the queue. I see some of you calling already. I want to talk about some of these topics. Live Nation and some other things a little bit later on here this evening, all right? Let's get down to business. Black man beaten. I was hoping he wouldn't be black. I would say, please let him be some type of Hispanic so the Hispanics could get out there as they do. They don't let you just, whoop up on him like that. But he's a black guy, so I don't know what they're going to do up in New York, if anything. Sheesh. This happened yesterday, according to my research. Here we go. Pay attention.
It's good to be with you tonight. I'm Christine Johnson, and we begin here at 6 with a CBS News New York exclusive. A Brooklyn man bloodied and beaten after a violent arrest by 2 NYPD detectives that was caught on camera. And tonight, police admit they arrested the wrong man. Only our Masa Saidi sat down with him and his family, who said he feared for his life. We do need to warn you, the video is disturbing to watch.
The video starts as the arrest is unfolding. You see 2 NYPD detectives holding the man by his arms. Then they punch him again and again. The man's head slams into glass bottles. They drag him by his feet. The nearly 8-minute video was taken Tuesday at a liquor store on Hoyt and Baltic.
I pray none of this ever happens to anyone else. And I want justice.
Timothy Brown tells me he was attacked without explanation while buying wine after work. He's a security guard and home health aide.
What did they say?
He said, "You're under arrest." I remember being grabbed and shoved, and he said, "Don't resist." And I said, "I'm not resisting." They slammed me up against the glass, repeatedly hitting me in the temple and my head. You see my eyes black. I just thank God that I'm alive. That's all I can say.
Tonight, NYPD's Internal Affairs Bureau is investigating. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch says the officers have been placed on modified duty with their guns and shields removed.
We'll have more to say about it as that investigation unfolds, but I understand the community interest in it because it is an upsetting video.
How did this happen? The NYPD says police were looking for a drug dealer's associate wearing green shorts. They spotted someone nearby who matched that description and tried to arrest him. Brown was initially charged with resisting arrest and obstruction, but now all charges have been dropped. His mom, Donna Brown, tells me the video left her outraged.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going back to the precinct to make sure he's going to be okay. Excuse me. Because I felt like the police was going to beat him up some more. It's disgusting. It really is. It's disgusting. And they do it all the time to our black and brown people, all the time.
And lots of reaction tonight. Mayor Mamdani calls the video unacceptable. He says officers should never treat a person this way. Meantime, the Union for NYPD Detectives says police put their lives on the line every single day. They say if you don't comply during an arrest, what do you think is going to happen? But KJ, what happened is what is under investigation.
Well, even the commissioner there admitting that the video is hard to watch. I know you spent some time there in the community when you were speaking with this gentleman today. Wondering how this has affected the neighbors there.
Well, police say they were there because of the community. People had been complaining about drug sales, so police were doing a sweep. But some community members tell me they feel that this crossed the line. They held a rally earlier today. Take a listen to what they had to say.
charging with nothing. Speak to. Right. Speak to. They beat him worse than you would see somebody beat a dog. Speak to. It was a savage beating. Speak to. Right. And the people from New York City have come together and said no more. No more. No more. No more.
You can hear them. They're calling for justice and accountability.
Absolutely. Masa, thank you for bringing that gentleman's voice to our broadcast here tonight. We appreciate it.
Phone lines are open early. Are you appalled? I am. I'm appalled. Yes, he'll get a bag. I saw somebody in the live chat say 2.5. That's nigger pennies. What would a Jew get? What would a Jew get? Let's go there. I said to Rory may or may not call him. I said, yeah, he'll get a bag. And then I said, he should get 10 million. And Rory said, whoa. He said, let's not get crazy. He's black. Oh my God. People are saying 12 million. Stop. Whoa. How much did Rodney King get? How much did Rodney King get? Please sit tight in the queue. Hold on. Now let's get to, let me take a call to, and then we'll come back to the singer David arrested. Is this my guy who I think it is? Wait a second. Detroit Ziggy, is that you, sir? Early? Detroit Ziggy?
How'd you know, Star?
Good to hear from you, man.
Good evening, young man. How you feeling?
Let me turn your volume up. Where do you want to start? I'm sipping. Let's go. Detroit Ziggy.
Yes, Star, I'm glad you feel good. I feel good. Star, we're being selective tonight, unfortunately, on who we're criticizing.
Can you fix your phone?
Right?
Detroit Ziggy, there's a little static. Fix your phone, please. I want to hear you.
You hear me a little better?
A little better. Go ahead, sir. You said we're being selective.
Okay.
How so?
Yeah, we're being selective on who we criticize, Star. I didn't catch. I only caught this video tonight as you just played it, but is it mainstream? Is it trying to make some mainstream news?
Well, New York is the number one market. I have a large New York audience. So, I mean, there's other trending topics I could go with, but I'm really appalled that black people in New York are still tolerating this. I mean, being out in the street with the bullhorn, that's one thing. Why not get some type of policy change? Why not make some type of hate crime? Or am I tripping?
No, you're not, Star. And unfortunately, our culture and our society deserves that today. Star, these men and women are your cousins, your neighbors, you know, your football coach. I mean, it's like these are Americans that need to feed their families. And Star, I can't tell you how many times I've seen people with their phones out, verbally assaulting right out front of the New York precinct, Star.
Okay.
They're verbally assaulting officers coming and going out of there, right? And they're making mockery of just their position in life.
Okay.
And this is and I believe what's happening now, Star. It's overwhelming. It's happening everywhere. And these police are reacting, right? They're going back in.
Hey, Detroit Ziggy, I hate to say this, man, but your phone keeps going in and out. Can you call back? I want to hear from you.
Yes.
Please call back.
Yes, I'll call back later. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Detroit Ziggy, his phone is acting up. Phone lines are open. Hopefully you're upset. Hopefully you're bothered. Let me get to singer David first, and then I'll come back to the phones. Everybody sit tight, please. I'm coming to you. Who's this weirdo, David? I don't know his music. This is breaking news. Hold on. Here we go.
Major breaking news now. Detectives from the Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division have arrested singer David Burke for the murder of Celeste Rivas. Burke is being held without bail. The case will be presented to the DA's office on Monday for filing consideration. You may remember, and we've been reporting, Rivas's body was found in the trunk of David's car in September of last year. She was only 14 years old. Again, this breaking news just into our newsroom. We're working to get more information, and we'll continue to follow this story.
We do want to go ahead and bring in now ABC's Alex Stone on the phone to speak more about this case. Alex, you've been following this from the very beginning. What can you tell us as far as this breaking information goes this afternoon?
Well, Mark and Michelle, yeah, sources are telling us that this is based off of evidence that the LAPD was able to gather and put together and now is going to be presenting to the LA County DA for a filing decision on Monday. This was not from any kind of indictment. We know that the case had gone to a grand jury. It was expected that there might be an indictment coming sometime soon. We were thinking in the last couple of months or in the next few weeks. This was not from that. We are told that this is evidence that they have been compiling going back to when her body was found last September, that now they have reached a point where they believe they have probable cause, and it's gone to the DA.
All right. And so a lot of people wondering, you know, so many things seem to point to him. Why did it take them this long to make the arrest? We know they're pretty methodical about how they do things, but.
Yeah, it's a good question. One of the things that they were waiting on, Mark, was the cause of death. And that there was difficulty reaching that cause of death, not to get too graphic, but her body was in multiple parts. It was in, we know from court documents, 2 different body bags in the front trunk of that Tesla when her body was found. So it was difficult for the medical examiner to determine the cause of death. So they had to prove or be able to show to the DA that she was murdered, that it wasn't something else where, you know, let's say that she overdosed and then somebody freaked out and put her body in that trunk. They have to be able to prove that it was murder. They now believe that they can do that.
All right.
Yeah, we also know, you know, David, as many entertainers do, had an entourage of people around him at times. I know some other individuals have been considered as drivers of this vehicle or either around. Any information on possibly how this could impact other people that David was around that also may have been around Celeste Rivas?
Michelle, we don't know yet. And if there are any other arrests that are going to be coming in this case. We know that there were a number of witnesses who came and testified in front of the grand jury, again, that this was not an indictment, that this is probable cause that the LAPD put together and moved forward on. But during the grand jury proceedings, which are secret as they're ongoing, that there were a number of other people who came forward, those who are close to David, friends of David, family members of his were subpoenaed to go in front of the grand jury. So if there are other arrests that could be coming, we don't know. But as of right now, he is the only one that we know of under arrest.
All right. Singer David under arrest. Alex Stone, ABC News. Thank you. We have more breaking.
Okay, phone lines are open. We've got enough here now on the table to have a healthy discussion. Let's go to the phone lines. Area code 848. Good evening. Are you there? 848.
Hey, how you doing, Star?
Hey.
Big supporter.
How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm just calling about the NYPD situation. I did watch the video.
Yeah.
It does look bad for law enforcement.
Okay.
Me, myself, I'm a law enforcement officer for the past 12 years. And I just wish people would look at the whole video and the totality of it.
What state, sir, are you law enforcement? What state?
It's going to be Florida.
Okay. Do you guys have qualified immunity down there?
Yes, sir, we do.
Okay. In New York, they no longer have that. So those police officers should know better than to put hands on somebody in that manner over some small time crack dealing situation. That's small time stuff. Pummeling that man. You've been to the New York tri-state over the years or ever?
Yeah, I mean, I have visited there.
Okay.
I do have family member in New York.
Okay. We appreciate,
when
let me just say this. Most of us law-abiding, tax-paying people, we appreciate the job that you do. I tried to join the police force 4 times. They rejected me. So I appreciate what you do. Please stay low and keep your finger on the trigger. But in the New York tri-state, that can't happen anymore. That was insane. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, when it comes to, a call for service, as a law enforcement officer, you don't know what you're going to run into, correct? So, you got to look at the whole totality of that. I mean, all we know, he could have been a murderer, he could have been a rapist, etc. So, I mean, if you have nothing to hide, I mean, just go through the whole process. I mean, I personally have been placed under detention before I became a law enforcement officer.
Okay. Okay, I'm listening. Okay, his phone dropped out. All right, folks, this is the objective perspective. I will let you speak. You don't have to see things my way. This show is not an echo chamber. Holy smokes. Come on, that's a New York tri-state. You're supposed to be, leading the nation in policing. Yes, no? Shucking and jiving TV, pardon me. They finally got him. Let's go back to the phones. Area code 513. Good evening. Are you there? We're talking about a few topics. 513.
Star, how you doing, sir?
Good
evening.
Hey, who's this?
My name is Alex. I'm a longtime fan, or a listener rather. First time calling in.
What do you want to start, sir? You have the floor.
Yes, sir. I really this is my first time calling. I do see that you guys are discussing some police brutality that took place. I think it's unfortunate, and I think it's an epidemic in this country. And I think there's something that should be done about that. But it seems as though, well, I'm not going to attack you because I've listened to your show a lot. So I think there should be something done about police brutality towards Black people. It takes it back to gangs of New York, the overseers, the Irish immigrants taking over the police departments and seeking to put Black people in their place by way of violence and murder. And I think this has been an epidemic in the country for a long time. I also want to know what you think about that.
Can I jump in for a second? Because I'm not screaming police brutality. I'm saying,
I know you want.
I'm saying that should not happen to anyone, especially Black people. They do not have qualified immunity. Do you know what that is? Qualified immunity?
Of course I know what that is, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then they should have an understanding of how to interact with the public. This is 2026. This ain't the 70s, the 80s, or the 90s. Over some goddamn crack rock? Are you serious? Now, salute to the
I totally agree.
Salute to the officer who just called in, but he said, well, they don't know if you're a killer or something, yada. All of that sounds hot, but we're heading to, in my opinion, to the point where they're gonna, scan you, take DNA tests and other things to determine if you are a potential threat to society. Then you'll be segregated from others. So, I mean, that's something totally different. But what did you see? What do you think with regards to the video footage? And that's just a small snippet of it, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, to be honest, I'm appalled by it. Crack rock, I mean, there's definitely an illicit substance. Yeah. And, there are rules that govern what police officers are supposed to do in that situation. And violence is not necessarily a part of that equation. So I think that there should be better training, put into that situation for police officers to have to adhere to when they interact with people in the community. I don't think you should be policing a community that you're afraid to police. And I think that becomes a situation that leads to a lot of the destruction that's happened. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, with 513 area code. Okay.
And the home of Bootsy Collins. The home of Bootsy.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yes, sir. So there have been a few issues. I mean, Cincinnati has been we've had riots here in the past. I saw that when I was growing up. A young man was murdered because he had a sandwich in his pocket. To be quite honest, he had aluminum foil, so they thought it was a gun, and they shot him down. It caused riots when I was growing up, and that really impacted my mentality towards the police.
If I can jump in for a second, okay, you're from Cincinnati. Niggas in Cincinnati, Youngstown, and Cleveland turn up on police over the decades. Is this a question, in your opinion, of New York niggas being conditioned and programmed to accept an ass whooping? Again, there's no qualified immunity up there. I'm not saying he should have fought back and risked getting shot, but goddamn, at this point, there has to be some type of policies set in place. It's cute that the mayor said something, the police commissioner, but what happens now? You ever been to New York?
Of course, sir. Yeah, I love New York City.
Come on.
But I don't like to spend too much time there. I like to get in and get out. Yes, sir. I would agree with you. I think that there should have been, unfortunately, maybe that individual did not know that they didn't have qualified immunity in New York State, and they didn't know what to do, which makes sense to me because, black people in general, not even black people. I don't even want to make this a color issue, even though it is. People are trained to actually follow what the police say, off the rip, even if you are happening to do illegal crimes, doing drugs. I mean, people do drugs. I've listened to your show for a long time. You and I both agree that drugs should probably be legalized.
Absolutely.
So that people can, right.
Legalize it.
So, yeah, legalize them. If you want to get high, then get high. It's not something that you should get physical harm done to you for lack of. I don't want to curse, but that's not something that you should get hurt behind by the police. If you want to get high, you want to destroy your body, or you want to just elevate your mind, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Do your thing. Do your thing. That's what I think, Star.
I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Peace.
Yes, sir. We don't have to spend all night on this, but I need to know. Jesus, it's 2026. How much longer will black people take L's and ass whippings in the New York tri-state? I forget what year it was, the Pink House projects. You had some young rookie, I think it was a rookie, Asian cop shooting in the goddamn dark stairwell. I think, was it Pink Houses? Killed a nigga. They stay whooping on niggas up in New York. Michael Stewart, graffiti writer. The list goes on and on and on. Hey, Cherie, I got your Cash App. Thank you, darling. Big Rose, salute, sir. He says they put hands and feet on the OG. So they beat him like a slave. I'm not even trying to be funny. That was a slave beating. Cop celebrated. What is this? Okay. Guys, I got to stay on topic, please. I got a bunch of stuff to get to tonight. Just bear with me. One more call, then I'm going to get back to the content here. Hey there, area code 347. Niggas taking L's up in New York, or the
whoop that trick. Get him, whoop that trick. Get him, whoop that trick. Get him, whoop that trick. What you talking about?
Let's go, nigga. Let's go.
What is that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, New York, they getting their ass beat. New York is getting their ass beat. But let me put y'all on to something in New Jersey.
Well, hang on a second. Where you calling from? Are you from Jersey?
I'm from Newark.
Okay.
I'm from Newark.
Brick City, nigga. Let's go. Let's go, nigga.
You got a Detective Joseph.
Oh, I don't say names. No. Don't say names.
All right. You got a detective killed in March 2025 in New Jersey.
Okay.
You got a cop shot in Deptford, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. You got a New Jersey State police officer killed in 2023.
Come on.
You got another one killed in 2023 in Sayersville. You got another one killed in 2023 in Newark. Don't say tri-state, say New York getting their ass whooped. Because they getting their ass laid down in New Jersey. All right? Or New Yorkers will tell you to suck this and suck that and F your mother and F your father.
I like this nigga's energy.
Ass tossed around in the liquor store stuff. Whoop that chick, get him. That's all I gotta say. I'm trolling. But I'm thoroughly entertained. I'm thoroughly entertained.
Salute.
But you know, have a good show. Have a good show. Shout out to
we don't do shout outs, but thank you so much. Wow. He's spitting facts, though. Spitting facts. Thank you for becoming a member. Yes, we're going back to members only for the rest of the week. D said, let the trolls eat tonight. Hang on a second. Okay, if we're trolling, let's get to trolling. Who's that on the screen there? That's a crazy comment. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Vera, thank you for your Cash App. Deeds, is my Cash App working at the top of the live chat? We also have a goal if you appreciate the content. If you want to call in and talk hella crazy, all I ask is that you make a small donation. Cursing and talking ignorant tonight is allowed. It most certainly is. Okay, that's a long-ass name. Okay, someone's calling me a brother star. Okay, hold on a second. We got a lot going on this evening. Live Nation, we'll get back to that. Frankie G, what's going on, man? Frankie G keeps emailing me about the Nazi swastika on the Israeli flag. Frankie G, where are you, man? Well, what's going on, man? Frankie G says he's not a Jew. The fuck? Give me a second. Let me see. Frankie G, you're going to call in and translate this. Everybody hold on. We're going hard in the paint tonight. Don't be scared. When I start talking about white people, some of you niggas get scared. Here we go.
Nowa trzecia Rzesza i jego flaga powinna wyglądać dokładnie tak. Ataki Izraela na Bliskim Wschodzie odczuwają już Polacy w cenach paliwa, ale jak odczuwają to...
The fuck? One more time.
To nowa trzecia Rzesza i jego flaga powinna wyglądać dokładnie tak.
That's crazy. Can you guys see that? Oh my God. Frankie G, please call in and explain this. Get that shit off my screen until he calls in. Sheesh. Area code 443. Good evening. New York niggas taking L's again. Are you there? 4.
Hell yeah. What's up? What it do? What it do, Star? What it do? How you feeling? Peace and blessings.
What state you call from,
yeah,
sir?
Them New York niggas, man. I'm from Baltimore, my G. I'm from Baltimore. We rapped before.
Home of the 12 o'clock boys, nigga. Let's go.
Yeah. We don't have that shit in Baltimore. We lay them pigs down, man. But I don't want to say too much about that, but we don't play that here, bro. And my bad for calling you bro, but we don't play that here. And another thing, man, like them New York niggas soft, man. We laid them down when they came down here. We ran them out of town. You heard me. We got them out of here. You heard me.
You talking about the Alpo days. Now hold on a second. I saw a video. It was 5 years ago of a Baltimore cop giving a nigga uppercuts on a bus stop. You remember that? You saw that?
Yeah, that's old. Yeah, that's old Greenmount, man. That was on Greenmount. I can't speak for that. I'm a West Side dude. You know what I mean? But East Side grimy though.
Okay.
I'm a West Side dude. But East Side.
He pounded that nigga out on the bus stop.
Yeah, in front of you talking with the fat chick right there, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, they shut that whole corner down, stuff. That whole corner shut down.
Shut it down.
Yeah, it was loud.
So you saying New York niggas are pussy? Let's go. You say New York niggas are pussy?
Yeah, and I wanted to speak on that Dave thing before I get out.
No. Speak on New York niggas first, sir. New York niggas is pussy. Come on.
Man, yeah, them New York niggas, they tender, man. They try to act like they run things. They try to act like they the fathers. You know, they try to claim everything, bro. I mean, my man.
Okay,
You feel me? Like they tender, they whack. We run them out of town. They don't ain't none of that. What up, kid, son, Kiko, none of that shit here. You feel me? They tender, they taking L's. I mean, due time.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, go. I'm listening to stuff.
Okay. So now, I put boots to the ground. Say what you want about me, but old nigga Star puts boots to the ground. I was in B-More. You can go to my IG page. You can see the pictures. I'm up in City Hall. I'm out there.
I know how you move.
Hold on. I forget the name of that intersection where they burned down the CVS. I was there. The train station downstairs.
Oh yeah, that's President. I'm gonna send you some pictures.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. I hear you talking that hot shit, and B-More gets it in, but somebody killed Freddie Gray. Somebody killed him. Got away with it. Can you break that down?
You talked about this before. Yeah, bro. I don't mean to laugh on my man, but yeah, we rapped about this.
Who killed him, sir? If it wasn't the police, how'd he die? Freddie Gray.
It was the pig star.
No, sir. They beat the charges.
It was the bike cops.
Sir. No, sir. The police beat the charges, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. He died mysteriously in the back.
I can't hear you, sir.
No, he died mysteriously in the back of the police wagon. The police cleared they beat it.
And now it wasn't a wagon. I mean, there ain't no such thing as a rough ride. I'm quite sure you've been in that wagon before too.
I didn't die in the wagon, sir. I had to throw that at you. Go ahead and land your plane. You want to talk about David or what? You have the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, fry his ass. You feel me? I can't stand a pedophile. I can't stand no. Look, I just can't. I'm not with it. He need to get put under.
Well, sir, he hasn't been convicted yet, but I appreciate the call. Salute.
All right, Star.
Now, I'm from New Jersey, born and raised, and I spent a lot of years in the New York slums by choice. I know some real gangster New York niggas. I'm just asking the question, are they pussy? I'm not saying they are, but phone lines open. Glizzy Hendricks, I see you, my nigga. Somebody says, okay, here we go. Somebody, Freddie Gray. I'm embarrassed to sit here and laugh. Hold on a second, guys. Let's go. Cash App, thank you so much. Frankie G, where are you? Frankie G, who claims not to be a Jew, but you send me all this stuff about the Jews, Israel. What was going on in that video that you sent me, Frankie G?
Star, what's going on, dog?
My nigga, what's going on?
My nigga, man. We crashing out tonight, yeah?
Well, now hang on a second. You say you're Polish, you're not Jewish,
yep.
But you always send me stuff going at the Jews. Why'd you send me that? Can you break that down, that video?
Well, the MP there in Poland, one of the MPs there in the parliament broke that out, broke that Israeli flag out with the swastika because he's saying that basically what the Jews are doing over there in Gaza in the Middle East is a genocide, and so Israel is basically like the new Third Reich. They like to cry this and that about the Holocaust, and that was, I believe he did that on Holocaust Remembrance Day. He whipped that flag out. So he was sending a message saying, we're tired of being victimized and paying reparations and all this crap for the Holocaust and watching you guys shed your crocodile tears when you guys are doing the same thing that you claim was done to you over there. And he brought up the fact that more people have been killed over there in the Middle East in this conflict than the entire goddamn war in Ukraine. So that's what he's just saying. I'm just co-signing it, man.
All right.
Let the pistol smoke.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I had to be sure, man, because you send in donations. I appreciate that. But now one of the videos that you sent me, they blurred out the swastika. Blurred out.
Yeah. That guy's in some trouble now, Star. in Poland, man. The Jews are coming at him. Yeah, man. Yeah, they have to blur it out, and I think they're coming at him. Who knows? He might have to sit down for a bit, but it was worth the entertainment. Yeah.
So the guy that held up the flag, what is his official title, or what is he? Who is he?
He's just a member of parliament from one of the political parties.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not like anyone big or nothing, but it's a political party that is growing in popularity recently in Poland, because like what you would consider the liberals and conservatives, people are sick of both of them, because it seems to be one pile of shit compared to the next. You know what I mean? Back and forth. If people are sick of it, so that they're looking for something else. And these guys are a bit extreme on some things, but on a lot of things, they're Poland first. That type of attitude. So people are for it.
Let me jump in for a second, Frankie G. Is it Poland or one of those countries does not allow Muslims in there? Is it Poland?
I'm pretty sure it's Hungary. It's not Poland, but Poland doesn't take any refugees. No, we don't take any Muslim refugees.
It might be Poland. I saw a video. A video with a guy, one of the members of parliament. I'm not sure what his official.
There was a cat in Poland that was talking hella greasy like that. That video went super viral. That's probably maybe what you're talking about.
Right.
But it could be someone from Hungary. But he was saying, he's like, I'll guarantee that not even one motherfucking Muslim will enter this country if I have a say about it. Yeah.
They're in a live chat saying you're a Jew and you're a nigger. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. I got Lee. Lee says, F that cracker, Frankie G. He's a Jew pretending not to be a Jew.
They're turning up in the live chat, Star, as they should.
Okay. Hey, Matt, great to talk to you. Listen, keep me posted on anything that I should know of. I'm going to be here for at least another 2 hours. I'm sipping some Douce, man. Great to hear from you.
Yes, Star. I think that little white boy's testing your gangster, man. With the.
Listen. I will not be texting an 11-year-old white boy named Bradley, and I'm not calling the goddamn police, because they will come with goddamn body cams, and then I'll be on fucking video discussing an 11-year-old white boy. Frankie G, stop giggling. Please stop giggling.
Yes.
Frankie G, stop giggling.
Yes, sir. Sir.
It's a quagmire. It's a clusterfuck, and it's a press.
Right.
I'm being pressed. I know press when I see press.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. He's definitely testing your gangster style, but you got to stay away from that. That's trouble, man.
Right. Good to talk to you.
My nigga.
Folks, we're going off the rails tonight. Phone lines are open. If you're a sponsor, I want you to call in. Please feel free to call in, promote your business, your platform, your services. Hold on, I gotta text a sponsor and say I'm live. Okay, thank you, Deeds. Guys, let me get Deeds information, because you are able to talk crazy tonight because of Deeds. Where is Deeds? Cash App. Nobody's hurting for anything, but if you want to show your appreciation, you can send Deeds $5 and say, thank you for letting me crash the fuck out in the live chat. There's her Cash App right there. Hold on. Okay. I'm live now. Oh, shit. My main nigga on the trigger, Aladdin. Let's talk about it. Aladdin.
Yo, what's good? Please don't be mad at me, sir. I was trying to find you on the YouTube. Can I just listen in for a little bit before I interject?
Well, hang on a second.
I'm sorry. Huh?
Hold on, birthday man. Have you seen the video of the black man beat like an old Virginia slave in the liquor store in Brooklyn? Have you seen the video?
I haven't seen anything. That's why I've been trying to find you on the. Yeah, can I just like do some research first?
Okay. Listen, Aladdin, I need you. I need a real New York nigga. Watch that video with the black man beat like a slave in Brooklyn at the liquor store, and I'm gonna bring you back in. All right.
All right. Yeah.
That's my nigga right there. Hi, Cherie. Nice to hear from you, darling. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Cherie, I'm moving up to New York. It's warm now. I couldn't do it in the wintertime. I couldn't do it. You know, my bones can't take the cold weather. But now that things have warmed up, I got to get the fuck out of here because there's a little white boy named Bradley pressing me. Time to go. Area code 917. Good evening. NYPD beating on niggas up in Brooklyn. Are you there? 9.
Yes. Good evening, sir. This is East New York. Good evening, sir.
Sir, you're on some type of Puerto Rican headset. Please make the adjustments. We can't hear you.
Sorry, apologies. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, there you go. Where are you, sir? What's cracking?
Sir. Yeah, sorry. I'm calling from Brooklyn, East New York, sir. I just want to chime in on the man B&B and the liquor store.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a regular in New York, honestly, Star. I mean, you know, was in New York, you know, like in the 90s, but it's regular to see people get beat on.
So I lived in Brooklyn in 1982 in Flatbush.
Yeah, Star, that's where it happened at. Where the man got beat up at.
Yeah.
It's
why is it still happening? Why?
But Star, it happens everywhere though. Cause think about, like you just said, Freddie Gray in Baltimore. We don't know what happened to him. He died in police custody. At least New York people survived the beatings. These guys are getting put down in other states. Like I understand but that I think this is a country situation, Star. I think the police in low income neighborhoods don't have respect for anyone. I don't think this is just a New York thing, sir.
Can I respond?
Oh, yes, of course.
As vicious as Chicago is, the police are not beating on niggas in Chicago. They're not beating on niggas in Detroit. Those niggas are fighting back and shooting back. They're not beating on niggas down there in the 5th Ward. They're not beating on niggas down there in motherfucking Little Haiti. In New York, they've been beating on niggas for decades. When is it going to stop? That's my question.
In New York defense, though, we don't have the same gun laws that they have down there. It's way more strict up here. I don't think they would be so quick to put hands on people in New York if they knew that they probably were talking to maybe an armed user. If you could get, like, I think it would be more conversation, more so than what we saw in that liquor store. I feel like, you know, they'll probably like try to, you know, let coolest hand prevail. But like you said, they're taking care of themselves in other states. In New York, we don't. But yeah, I just wanted to chime in on that.
Okay, well, listen. So we have a fuck nigga named David. He's been arrested for supposedly being involved in the murder of that 14-year-old girl, Celeste. Any thoughts? Any comments?
No comment. That's too young for me, sir. I don't keep up with that. That's too, yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Miriam. I got your Cash App. Miriam threatening me. Now, I know about 5 Miriams. This one here, okay, she's... okay, she's pointing out things that only someone would know. Okay, you worked at the GOAT back in the days. You're claiming I had raw sex with you in one of those stalls in the GOAT. Fuck. Anybody ever heard of the GOAT? South Bronx. South Bronx. Area code 215. We're talking about singer David arrested or NYPD beating another black man senseless. 215.
Hey, Star, not that you care, but it's Ricky Rick.
Hey, what's up, man?
Listen, man, I don't know if you want to spend too much time in my personal life, but damn.
Oh, Ricky Rick. First of all, hey, good to hear from you. I fuck with you, man. I fuck with you.
You're the man, Star. Listen, I'm gonna just wrap it up really quick.
Take your time. Take your time.
I caught my third DUI. Around Thanksgiving. You ain't hear from me since. I missed everything. There's nothing to brag about. This is embarrassing, actually. But I missed everything. Thank Christmas, New Year's. I messed up, man. But guess what? I'll say all that. I'm good. I saved my license at least.
Okay.
I'm good. But they were trying to give me 7 years probation. I'm not. I can't do that. I can't. So I sat for the 90 days. It ain't nothing. 3 months ain't nothing.
Now hold on a second.
County skid bid.
Stay with me. And now you got a good job. You're out in is it Germantown or Norristown? I forget.
Yeah. Norristown.
Norristown, the home of my nigga.
I'm not trying to give too much information.
Hold on, the home of my nigga Bill Collector and Rosenberg Raw. Norristown.
Yeah, exactly. You. I know you know.
Real niggas. Now, hold on. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. But can I just say something, please? I'm sitting here sipping.
No, go ahead.
Do you drive at night? How are you catching these DUIs?
First of all, that situation is over with. There is no more as far as work wise.
Okay.
I'm lucky enough to have a regular license now.
Okay.
That's how much I messed up. But it's just listen. How about this? Before I touch on this, I say all that to say I am sipping a Corona, drinking whiskey,
as you
and
should
I'm
be.
talking to you. So ain't nothing going to change. The marathon continues. And like it ain't again nothing to brag about. It's just it is what it is, man. That's just what it is.
But I have to ask you, Ricky Rick.
But I'm home though.
I know, but hear me out, please. I fuck with you. I appreciate your support. Did you catch the DUIs for driving at night? I just want to say, don't drive at night. Don't drive at night.
No. It was evening. Listen, to answer your question, the sun was still out.
Okay.
The sun was definitely still out. Okay. I drawed, man. Listen, that's just Philly lingo for saying I fucked up. Like, excuse my language.
No. Listen, you can curse. You spend money. You can curse.
Well, that's it. I totally fucked up, and there's nothing. This is nothing to be. I'm just updating only because this is literally the first time I called in like 3 or 4 months. I've been MIA.
Good to hear
anyway,
from you, man.
Listen, nothing to brag about. It's embarrassing. But I'm an open book at the end of the day. I wear it on my sleeve.
Okay, I appreciate you.
But anyway, listen. Just touch on the subject. This shit is crazy. Like usually our troll is not right. It's dead wrong what those police officers did.
Yeah.
I hope actually they lose their jobs for that. To be honest, no, seriously though.
Yeah.
Seriously, usually I'll say that we need more beatings. We need Ricans to get beat up because they didn't. But what's that saying you were saying that New York doesn't have? What do the cops don't have? You were saying something.
Qualified immunity. Qualified immunity.
Well, I'm here to say that qualified immunity. Yeah. That must not be a thing in Philadelphia because these cops run down on these young boys out here viciously. They hop in and go right in their pockets. They go right in their pockets. I got nephews. They go right in their pockets. They don't.
Can I respond, Ricky Rick? Can I respond?
No, of course.
Okay, now
you know better than me. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, police in Pennsylvania run down, but they don't get to beating on niggas in Allentown, Norristown. They don't get to beating on niggas in North Philly. They run down.
That's true. No, you're not lying.
But they're very, very
they
careful.
Definitely run down, but they're not
beating on niggas in Mount Airy. They're not beating on niggas down there with just in New York. They're beating on niggas, man. It's crazy. But
listen, man. I got no rebuttal to that. You're absolutely right. They're violating. I don't know what it is. I'm not here to speak on no gangster shit with I don't know what's up with Brooklyn niggas. Like I don't know what's going on. But they must feel the need to violate and then get away with it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
That video was wild. But how about the last thing I'll say? Why didn't, correct me if I'm wrong, but why didn't the individual say you got the wrong guy, or did he in the video? Why doesn't he say you got the wrong guy?
Because he wants a bag.
It's hard to say that way.
No, he wants a bag.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
No. He decided. I'm.
No. You're right.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play along.
He took some
get a
punches.
bag.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
Get a bag.
All right, sorry. Listen, man, you're the GOAT, and I'm back at it.
Salute. Okay, Ricky Rick tapping in. Guys, is Janet in the live chat? Janet, I got your email. Janet snitching. Oh. Janet sent me an email earlier of some type of advertisement on Instagram for Papados. Anybody know about Papados in the live chat? Of course you do. And Janet said, remember you were in Papados kissing your Hispanic girlfriend? What else did she say? You looked happy. What happened? What happened to her? Where is Janet? That video was taken down. I was in Papados kissing a hot bitch, but I took the video down because when I woke up the next day, I said, oh, shit, I'm doing too much. Are you calling in Janet? Just snitch ass. Area code 443. Corey, where are you, sir? I got your donation. I don't see 443. Maybe we spoke already. Bill, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Big Rose. OG frontin'. He had on that jiggy-ish and found out. Yeah. Okay, you're talking about the guy who he got pummeled by the goddamn police. Tyree, thank you for your cash app, sir. Tyree, thank you so much. Area code 713. We're talking about New York niggas getting beat down in liquor stores. Did you see the video?
Yeah, some things never change.
Come on.
You know, I thought it was an old video when I first saw it. I was like, then I wondered if it was AI. I didn't know what the hell was.
Sir, can you fix your phone, sir? Can you fix your phone? Is this who I think it is? You sound like an older son.
Where I'm calling from a laptop in Thailand, man. So it's gonna be hard to get the sound right. I apologize.
Oh man, that's my homie. Hold on a second. Dope man, how are you, man? What's going on with you?
Well, business as usual. I see you picking on. I see you picking on New York niggas, Star. But you know what? New York niggas had a lot of love for me back in the day, man. But I can't help. Like the '90s New York niggas is cool. But these New York niggas, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know something about them. They know everything. They slick.
Right.
I just don't respect that game they got going right now. It's all sloppy. You know what I mean? But bring them '90 New York niggas back, man. EPMD style.
Well, hold on a second. Dope man, we got to handle some business on the screen. www.pimpinken.net. Can you see it on the screen?
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's there, Star. Now we just put together the best of Pimpin' Ken, like the game niggas ain't got. Like
right.
He recorded some stuff that he wasn't really, he couldn't release publicly, man. And everything is there, man. It's worth if you really want the game to move, because it's not about the pimping, it's about life.
Right.
So it's about taking shit to the next level.
Whenever he gets time, tell him he's always welcome to call in, cam up. I'm promoting you, man, and I want to thank you for bringing that campaign back to the Star Report. Again, www.pimpinken.net. So he's got an archive, as you just said, of game. It's scholarship, it's direction, it's purpose, it's a whole lot of things.
Right. And people need it's just not even a promo. You know what I mean? It's like you get it or you don't. You know what I mean? But I'm on that it's one of them Jay-Z Dame Dash deals, Ken. I'm that me and Ken got going right now, but I have to explain it to you later, man. But here's the thing, man, with the New York thing, man. I was gonna hold off on this Star, man. Damn. But you got the New York shit going right now, man. It's kind of like perfect timing, man. I got the whole New York in my hands, Star, with the whole era. Unbelievable. But Hood Box Office has acquired you name it. I don't even know where to start. The whole era. Do you remember Black Star Video?
That's the homie. Absolutely. What? That's the homie from back in the day.
Well, we can start with that. We got the Wendy Black Foundation, which is preserving the culture.
Okay.
But on my end, the Hood Box Office thing, we have acquired all that, Star.
Let me jump in for a second and say this. Dope man, if you can send me any links to videos so I can post the videos in the community section, or I can play them
I want to send you this right now, Star. Listen, check this out, man. I was going to hold off on this, man, but we have acquired all that. We own that whole era, the blackstarvideo.com.
Okay.
You can tell your boy smackdvd.com.
Right.
streetheatdvd.com. comeupdvd.com. Hood Box Office owns all those domains. And we preserving the legacy of classic hip hop street DVD. Okay. I want to send you this, Star, because this is the
Please do.
You can only imagine. Listen, Star, I came in the game and Hood Box Office as a network while them niggas was doing DVD.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Dope man. Oh, you see, your name rings bells on the screen. Runaway Slave says, Star, is that the same guy that put a half a brick in French Montana's lap?
Listen, I went for listener. Check this out, Star. I went from doing that to our own CocaineCity.com.
Right.
So, I mean, you can understand this, Star, what has taken place. Everything that you can name during that era. Like I said, blackstarvideo.com, we own that.
Right.
smackdvd.com, we own that. All that stuff is owned by Hood Box Office. And I'm going to send you the link to the, I want you to see this in your face, Star, and I want you to understand what we have been able to acquire over the years.
Please do.
And it's about ownership.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I took Jay-Z's, one of the numbers I went Jay-Z's playbook. Let me send this over there to you, Star. I want you to see this live on the air. Okay. I don't want to take up too much of your
Well, listen, hold on a second. Now you talk to Ken, I'm sure, on a regular. I haven't seen him literally since 1999 when he and Don Magic Juan came on the Ed Lover's show. And he was talking about space age pimping then. He was talking about the internet. So he had the vision years ago. So I'm really happy to see him where he's at, taking advantage of social media and other things. So when you talk to him, remind him, hey, Star said he last time he saw you was 1999. It was at Hot 97. And he was talking about the future of what we're doing now. So hey, I'm here.
Yes,
I'm here to help you, man. Both of you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Take a look at that, what I just sent you.
I will.
So
I will.
I want you to scroll down there while we do this. And Ken, I found Ken pimping on the boulevard.
Easy.
And I introduced the internet to him, and that's what we went with this game, man. You know what I mean? I told him it moved to the web, and then at the time Pimp C was in jail. He got out of jail, and he made that famous. Yeah. And he took those words of mine and made them famous, man. So we're gonna put them to work right now. So
okay.
That's the official release. I don't know if you got that, Tim, but we're preserving that code.
Listen, I'm gonna play it either later on.
Over there.
Later on tonight.
We own all that.
Or tomorrow. I got you, man. I appreciate you.
Okay. All right, take a salute, Star.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
All right.
That's the homie Dope Man. Detroit Ziggy, is that you? Are you back? Detroit Ziggy?
Hey, what's up, Star?
Hey, who's this?
It's Big Lex on the check, and I've called a couple of times.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you. Where do you want to start, sir?
We're going to start from ground zero. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
I live in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is hella quiet on this issue with the police brutality, because that's what it is. So, a little context. Now, growing up in New York City, police officers has always been ultra aggressive.
Yeah.
Right? So, and you know the rules. Like, don't make a cop run, because if you make a cop run, they're going to beat you up just for making them run. So we kind of like knew the rules. And even cops back in the days, they would shoot a fair one with you. I've seen cops and dudes have fights, and if the cop loses, he loses. But if he wins, he wins. But there was a major shift that happened when Giuliani got in office, and then it was quote-unquote Giuliani time. That's when the cops started getting funny. That's when the force started getting ultra-aggressive, stop and frisk, the jump out boys and these type of stuff.
If you eat butter.
And we used to hear that cops used to beat on guys saying, now it's Giuliani time, and would beat up cops.
Right.
And then pretty much the closer of it now was Bloomberg. So Bloomberg came in and just said, yeah, we're going to do all of that and extra. And so that situation got out of the box where, they just, had reign supreme over, black communities.
Okay.
And so, but we had one person who stood up. R.I.P. Shout out to Larry Davis.
So we don't do shout outs. We don't do shout outs. Come on. We don't do that.
My bad.
You know I don't
okay.
do that. Go ahead.
All right, but Larry Davis was the only one that in history that everybody knows in New York City that gave a pushback.
I have to jump in, sir, with all due respect. Larry Davis was an associate of mine, and he worked with police, as I did. He worked with police. I don't know how old you are, but he worked with police. That's how that shootout came about. He was working with them. So was I.
Okay.
I went to court a month before him and saw the same judge.
Okay.
Yes, there was pushback because the business wasn't right. He used to write me letters when I got on the radio, and I've already shown those letters. And I'm not trying to, in any way, shape, or form, tarnish his legacy. But let's be clear: he worked with the police for business reasons. Go ahead.
Okay, I appreciate the clear up in the context. So I was just trying to give a little bit of background to bring up what was today as well. I had almost the same reaction like one of your other callers. I actually thought it was fake. I actually thought it was whatever, because I said, wow, this is still happening in 2026. And yet I've yet to see not one white person put their life on the line for the years of police brutality against black people, and jump on police officers and try to, block police precincts. But when this ICE situation comes about, now they're ready to put their lives on the line and do all those type of situations, and we're still quiet now. So for me, that's why black folks are sitting this one out when it comes to ICE. This is the exact reason why black people aren't getting involved with the ICE, because we got our own problems, and we just saw it here on TV. The nation sees it. There's no outrage. Yeah. There's no outrage. A black American male citizen in one of the biggest cities in the world.
The number one market. If I can jump in.
Market.
Stay with me. If I can jump in. If I can jump in. I don't mean to cut you short.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can jump in. New York is the number one market. Sponsorship, advertising, endorsement deals. It's the number one market. And it pains me to see that type of beating taking place in 2026. It's not funny. It's not funny. And salute to the people who are out there. I played the video earlier. I'm going to play it again. They're out there with the bullhorns, but there's got to be more. There's got to be some type of policy put in place. Hell, they gave goddamn Asians policy. You beat up on a goddamn Asian delivery person, it's a hate crime. That's where I'm coming from. Go ahead.
Exactly. Thanks to Biden. So that's why I personally switched parties.
Okay.
Because I said to myself, this doesn't make sense. And again, for me, where's the same energy coming from the white people for ICE for police brutality?
Right.
Because again, I didn't realize that white folks was built different until this ICE situation. I'm saying, wow, white folks are willing to die for undocumented immigrants in this country, sight unseen. So for me, if you're doing that, you're showing us that then let's put the energy over to police brutality. And once again, I'm in Brooklyn as we speak. It is quiet. I live maybe 3 or 4 miles from where that situation happened. It's quiet.
Yeah, sadly. Well.
So for me, there's a saying: if you are not afraid of sacrifice, you'll go a long way. So this is just a fight that black folks. I'm not even going to say black and brown folks because it's a black people struggle, and it just seems like we're going to see now if the mayor, the commissioner, everybody's on. Then where are the white? Because Star, when the whole like Chinatown, I don't even go over to Chinatown because the whole white folks are down there kicking up a storm about ICE.
Okay. Okay.
So,
sir, I got to take other calls. Please land your plane. Please. You have the last word. Go ahead.
All right, Star. I appreciate that. I'm going to land my plane and say this is that's why black folks have to stay in their lane, take care of their affairs, and stop worrying about other individuals because we have our own situations to deal with.
Okay.
Because if we're not respecting ourselves as a people, representing wise, we're always going to see these footages whereas police is going to be beating the sound off of people and dragging them out of places like slaughtered pigs.
Okay. I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Detroit Ziggy, is that you, sir? Are you back? Detroit Ziggy.
Good evening, Star. I hope you can hear me a little better.
Sounds really, really crisp and clear. Good to hear from you. Hey, I just played an old video from years ago in Detroit. You ever seen that video where the guy jumps over the goddamn counter and starts busting at the cops?
No, I haven't seen that one, but I've seen quite a few other ones. So, Star, regarding public safety in New York City, it's so congested, Star. I mean, what can these cops do, really? Right? And I think we're at a point now, Star, where we're going to have to be selective on who we protect and serve in America.
Okay.
And some people, Star, unfortunately, and let's take the Bronx case in point. That, you know, the Bronx needs to police itself and let all that just wash out. And it eventually will, Star. It's eventually all going to wash out, right? And the last caller brought up Rudy Giuliani, Star. And remember, he was real tough on crime, especially organized crime, Star. You remember what he did to the 5 families in New York City?
I remember what he did to Nikki Barnes. I'm old. I remember what he did to Nikki Barnes. Go ahead. You know, Star, and I think the New York Times needs a lightning rod. You know, they used to always have like a Paul Castellano. Remember, he got murdered in front of Sparks Steakhouse, and next came the Teflon Don, right? And I think what's happening now is social media has taken over your traditional big 3, NBC, CBS, ABC, right? People are not even tuned into that stuff anymore. And I think they've been manipulated so much and programmed to Star. Remember this, Star? You and I are old enough to remember, stay tuned for your local programming. Right. And guess what, troll babies? They were programming our minds. Yeah. Right, and nothing's changed, Star. Iran is no different than the storm, the Gulf Storm War. Remember when they were launching missiles into Baghdad and Kuwait and all that? So nothing's changed. We're still in the same area fighting. Looting and rioting is still going on. Remember, we saw Reginald Denny and the looting and rioting that was happening in South Central LA. Right. Nothing's changed, Star. Nothing has changed. No. Nothing absolutely has not changed. And unfortunately, the black man is always the face of crime in America, right? And if it's not a white cop behind that beating, Star, it's not going to get any news, right? It's not going to be relevant, Star. Well, hang on a second, Detroit Ziggy. I have to interject. Stay with me. Stay with me.
All right.
Stay with me.
I'm ready.
Stay with
yes,
me.
Sir.
No. I've already went there decades ago, and you're a new viewer to my platform. I appreciate that. I support eugenics and sterilization of the low. Hang on, don't. I know you don't want to go there. Eugenics and the sterilization of the lower tier. Why are you afraid to go there? I hear you talking about the blacks all the time, but I support sterilization. No?
Well, Star, I'll tell you why. As much as you and the troll babies may think that Detroit Ziggy is a racist, unfortunately,
I didn't say that.
For you.
I didn't say that.
No, well, here's the thing, Star. I was raised in a couple of African American family homes growing up. And fortunate for me, there was a father in those two families.
Okay.
Right, and it was different. Growing up in the city and in the suburbs, there's a contrast between families. Right, a suburbanite African American family is different than one in the city. The ones I grew up with, the guys I grew up with, their parents were driving. This is early '90s. They were driving brand new Maximas, brand new Pathfinders. My boy had all the new. I didn't have none of that stuff. Right. So again, you can't call me. You can't put me in a selective group, because when I call in here, and you might hear a big rebuttal out of me, is because I am just tired of the same old culture.
Gotcha.
Right? And you know what New York needs? They need the A-team. They need Mr. T to jump out them vans and clean up some of them bodegas. That's what kind of public safety New York City really needs. They don't need cops, Cops aren't going to do anything. You can't, it's too congested, right? You just can't police 8 million people in a congested.
All right, so if we can narrow this down and get to your point here, I'm not sure what your point is with regards to the NYPD beating down a random black man. He did not deserve that. Let me be clear. He did not deserve that. But why do they feel they can even do that in 2026? They do not have qualified immunity. I don't think that they fully understand the police department, the police union, which is already defending these guys. What don't they understand about violating people's rights in 2026?
Well, look at the culture, Look who we're dealing with. These are young ninjas out here running around with ski masks and no respect for people, shooting everybody up. So I mean, that's
profiling, Detroit Ziggy. That's profiling.
It is. Well, unfortunately, Star. If you're wearing a ski mask in Daytona Beach in 90-degree weather, you're trying to tell me something.
Okay.
Right, and I'm going to profile you, and so it is what it is, right? So I mean, you are who you appear to be, and that's pretty much it in life.
Okay.
Right. If you have on a priest collar, then I'm probably going to look at you a little differently, even though you might not be a priest.
Gotcha.
Right. So perception in life is everything.
Great to talk to you.
Yep. Enjoy your evening.
Okay. All right. Detroit Ziggy tapping in. Okay, Aladdin, let's go, my nigga. Thursday night, I'm on one. Niggas getting beat down in Brooklyn like old slaves. Aladdin.
Yo, my man, you got my donation?
I got you, man, but let's talk about this fucking video. What's good with you, New York?
I want to talk about the video.
What's good with you, New York niggas?
I've been drinking. I've been talking. I've been drinking. Can I talk?
Come on.
You love taking shots at my town. You love first of all, that Brooklyn shit. Let me tell you something. You ever saw that movie Departed?
Yes.
You ever saw that movie Departed?
Yes.
Remember the line when he said most cops just want to slam a nigga's head in?
Right.
The white man feels obsolete to the black man physically. That's why he hurts us with the law and the gun. Because physically, I'll fuck him up. So that's why, I'm going to say it again. You feel obsolete and you feel weak. That's why most of y'all go in law enforcement, because you need the law and the gun behind you to put hands on me, because I'll break your jaw like a bunch of Cheerios with a slam mouth. You pussy. White man, the white man fears me. I got melanin, I got muscle, I got a 12-inch penis fucking your white daughter, and you hate me for it. You hate me. That's why you always trying to beat me up, mess me up, and if I do well in society like me, I live on Fifth Avenue. I have $200K in the S&P 500. The S&P 500 makes 10% a year on my money. I'm not dumb. I'm smart. I'm black, and I'm everything you hate because I live in your neighborhood, and I look like me, and you're angry because you want to keep me down in chains, and you want to keep me in pain. Go on, my man. Go on. Fuck Detroit. And fuck Detroit Ziggy. I don't need no car. I live on 5th Avenue. I live down the block from the Museum of New York, which I've been in. I have a plaque for the first African American to have his own Nike shirt on play sports. I live down the block from the Guggenheim Museum, and I live down the block from the Metropolitan Museum on 5th Avenue. Plus, I live down the block from the Central Park Zoo on 5th Avenue. I'm rich, bitch. Yeah,
come on.
I'm getting it. I live right down the block from the Apple store, the Louis Vuitton store, the Gucci store, the Cartier store, and the NBA headquarters. Fuck with me if you want to. I got friends in the NBA. My friend Linda Chuck is a vice president of the NBA, and I went to a courtside Knicks game with her, and I swear to God, Kenyon Martin knew me. When he saw me courtside, he gave me a dap. When they seen a black man, I swear to God, when you go to NBA games, it's number white folks up front. When they see a nigga courtside, they mouth drop. My tickets was $3,000. Fuck with me if you want to.
Talk to these niggas, Aladdin. Let's go.
I'm balling. I've been getting money, nigga. Clue showed me how it is to be black and rich in America. $250,000 Ferraris.
It's my nigga DJ Clue. Put some respect on his name.
And Bentleys, nigga.
Come on.
They told me about the stock market, the accountants, man. I got $200K in the S&P. I got $300,000 in mutual funds. Fuck me if you want to, nigga. I've been balling. Been getting it.
Right.
I'm the only nigga that's 45 in my building.
Right.
And black. I got a gym and a roof deck that oversees Central Park with a lake and a boathouse in Manhattan. I got a lake and a boathouse as my front view in Manhattan. Manhattan. I live across from Central Park. I live down the block from Central Park Zoo. So I got gorillas and tigers that live down the block from me.
Talk to these niggas. Talk to these niggas.
Fuck out of here, man. I've been getting money. My first internship was with Steve Stout, and he's a millionaire.
That's my nigga.
He showed me. I used to go to Patsy's.
Right.
Patsy's, that Italian restaurant, 56, been there since the 1940s with Frank Sinatra. He gave me his gold credit card, and I bought him lunch. And when I went in there, they made me put on the blazer just to pick up his lunch. Right. I've been around wealth my whole life. I've been around
Aladdin, do you remember Tavern on the Green? Tavern on the Green.
Yes, I used to party there. I used to party there. Right. You know, they turn into a nightclub in the summertime.
I know. Let's go.
Yeah, I used to party there. I never ate there, but I used to party there.
Yeah.
I just don't like when Detroit Ziggy faggot white ass try to talk about black people. Nigga.
Detroit Ziggy, do you want to call in and respond to Aladdin? He's talking crazy. Detroit Ziggy. Go ahead.
And I don't need no car. Because I live right down the block. I live on 5th Avenue, you clown cake. I live down the block from Bergdorf Goodman. Bitch. Bergdorf Goodman. That shit got more expensive shit than Louis Vuitton. Fuck off my phone, nigga. Fuck on my phone. I've been getting it, nigga. I've been getting it. Who else you know spent $200 on Versace slippers?
Ooh.
Or slippers?
Ooh.
$200. Fuck on my phone, man. What? Yo, man, I was raised by millionaires. That's why I'm getting the money.
Let this man cook.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been drinking.
Let this man cook.
My bad.
No, you're good. Come on. Keep cooking, Aladdin. Keep cooking. Let's go. Take your time.
Like, come on, man. I live down the block from the polar bears. I live down the block from Central Park Zoo. I'm on the same avenue as Central Park Zoo and Louis Vuitton store.
Right.
And Gucci and Tiffany's and Trump Tower. I'm on that Ave. I'm on it. I'm on it. The same, let me tell you this. Harry Winston, the Cadillac building, Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm on the same Ave as that. Y'all ain't got no money like me. Get the fuck out of here. You're lying. And you live in Michigan? You live in bum-ass Michigan? I would never want to live there. Michigan.
Right.
Who the fuck want to live in Michigan? I live in New York City, motherfucker. I live in a rich part of New York City.
Let's go.
You live in whack-ass Michigan. Michigan? Fuck out of here. All I know about Michigan is, what's the nigga? Eminem, he bought the Kmart nigga that owned Kmart.
Aladdin, can I jump in for a second? Do you remember One Fish, Two Fish, that old restaurant?
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah, they turned it into a coffee shop.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I remember me and Clue went in there.
What year did they close that down? One Fish, Two Fish.
Like 2009. It's a coffee shop.
Right.
It's a coffee shop now. And I remember when last time I was in there on a date, I saw...
I was in there in the 90s. I took Coke whores there at least twice a month. One Fish... Was that Madison? Was it on Madison?
Yeah, Madison in 98.
Right.
It was popping. I saw Alicia Keys in there with Mos Def.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when she had that song, Can You Be the One?
You don't know my name. That song?
Yeah, they was on a day in there. Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm so glad you brought that up, man. That was old man. One Fish was fire.
Right.
One Fish was fire.
One Fish, Two Fish.
I'm mad it went out of business.
Yeah.
I would have bought it myself, the restaurant, but they turned it into a coffee shop. Yeah. Because niggas from the hood messed it up, fighting outside. It was mostly girls fighting outside. And then, they had to turn it down.
You remember City Crab? Was City Crab on 18th Street or 9th and 5th Avenue?
It was by the W Hotel.
Right.
Yes, it was on 7th.
I saw Jam Master Jay smack a bitch in 96. And inside, hang on. He's gone now, it's not like I'm snitching. On the second floor, Jam Master Jay from Run DMC, bow, smacked a bitch, and she fell down and rolled over.
In the City Crab?
On the second floor.
Wow, that's crazy.
On the second floor.
Yeah.
Ask me what I did, Aladdin. Ask me what I did.
What'd you do?
I minded my fucking business.
As you should. As you should. Because you don't know what she said to him or did for him to react that way. And you don't need to get involved with that. Mind your business. I tell niggas all the time, when a nigga slap a bitch, she might have gave a nigga HIV. You don't know.
Right.
You don't know.
Smack fire out there.
Were you jumping like I swear to God, I love your last broadcast when you said women bleed 30 days and most of them sink.
And stink.
And let me tell you something. Me and my maid that cleaned my house, she loved you. And she cute. And when you said that, she started laughing. Because I got a maid that cleaned my house Monday through Friday.
Well, listen, I'm a heterosexual man, and I'm saying, a lot of these newer females, bitch, sit in the tub and soak the coochie. Don't just take a shower. Soak the coochie, bitch. Right?
Oh, tell them to take vinegar baths.
Right.
Vinegar.
Folks, we're wilding. Just give us a second. Go ahead, Aladdin. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. No, I'm saying my maid likes you. Yolanda, she likes you.
Oh.
She always watches you. She thinks you're handsome.
Salute.
And she 57. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I always watch you while she cleaning my crib.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know. Yeah, I got a maid, nigga. Fuck out of here. Yo, man, niggas, fuck. Well, I'm a Fifth Avenue nigga. Fuck out of here. Fuck, I had a maid for 4 years. How many niggas got maids?
Right.
How many niggas you don't got maids? Right. Fuck out of here. Niggas in my building don't clean their house. We pay people to do it.
You said you live over there by Bergdorf Goodman? You live around there?
Yeah, I live. Bergdorf is on 59th, 60.
Right.
I live on 109th. Okay. So I'm like 30, 40 blocks away.
Okay.
It's right down the block from Central Park.
Yeah, I know where you at. I used to go there for years. Bro.
Yo, my man, in Christmas time, during Christmas, they put a Christmas tree in the Central Park lake. Right. When I walk out my house, there's a lake in the Central Park Christmas tree. I got a boathouse across the street from my home, and I live in Manhattan.
Come on.
My rent's $5 a month, nigga.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Aladdin, stay in touch. I'll be in New York in June. Please, let's break bread. I'll fuck with you, man. Salute.
Steakhouse Jack's on me. I'll take you and that bitch ass white boy. I got it. I'll pay for both of y'all.
Okay. All right, salute. All right, salute.
All right, take.
Wow, you talking crazy. Hey, Kat, what's going on with your girl? Late night, we are going off the rails. Kat.
Hey. Listen.
Hey.
I don't mean to go. You can have Aladdin call back in, but 109th and 5th and 59th and 5th is not the same thing.
What?
109th and 5th and 59th and 5th are two different worlds.
Okay.
That's not the same thing. Like, he's trying to make it like 109th and 5th is still Harlem. Like, no shade to Harlem, because I'm from Harlem.
Well, Kat, can you let that man have his say, and then you can now talk about and say what you want to say. But, I appreciate him calling in, amping up the set. I'm sitting here sipping some Douce. Where you going, girl?
Okay, well, let him amp it, but I'm just saying, like, 109th and 5th ain't the same. They don't let NIGGAs live past 96. Between 96 on Fifth Avenue.
I can confirm Aladdin is living like a boss and eating high up off the hog. I can confirm that. Go ahead.
I'm sure that he is, but 109th is not the location that he is to be flaunted.
Okay.
That's not the same.
But Kat, you're in Co-op City.
Yo, I'm all over. Yo, relax where you think I'm at.
Okay.
I be at where I'm at.
Pardon me.
But what I'm trying to say is,
pardon me.
I was born in Mount Sinai on Fifth Avenue. Once you pass all of that, once you get to 96th Street, past 96,
oh my God.
That's where all the elite people live.
Okay. Where are we going now? Kat, you have the floor. We're talking about NYPD beating a black man senseless down in Brooklyn. Did you see the video?
Yes.
Come on.
Yes, I did. I saw it 2 days ago, and I wasn't sure. I was like, is this old? Is new? Like, what's going on? And so now that I know that it's new, I'm like, these police don't even care if they're being recorded. When they hate, they got so much hate in their blood.
Right.
Because the lady that was recording them was like, I'm recording. They was still going in on him.
Right.
And I didn't know the circumstance, but I'm like, yo, it's so much hate that y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do and keep doing it at the risk of you losing your job. That's how much it consumes them. That's how much their hate is consumed. They can't stand us.
Okay. I'm listening.
I mean, I pretty much said that they can't stand us. They'll do anything. They don't care. They think they're beyond. Everything is recorded now. We're in 2026. Your freaking butthole is recorded. And when you tell me take a doodle, it's recorded. And they do not care. They hate you so much that they will go at you. They almost hurt.
That's my point. Kat, listen, I mean, I'm trying to amp up this set. I know New York niggas are not pussy. I know that. I know some real stomp down gangster niggas. But with regards to the police, that's insane. That video was insane. I'm going to play it again. That was insane. Punching a man in his face in the liquor store. In 2026, there has to be laws and policies now put into place. Profiling has to be some type of hate crime. Yes? No?
And I agree with you. I think that they should add a hate crime thing to anything, like a hate crime, whatever you call it, like a attachment to certain crimes, because it's like, yo, are you like, you're out your mind? Like there's no way. Everybody got the cops gotta have the cam, you know, the body cams on, to this cam, to that cam. Everybody got cams, and you still acting like that?
Put hands on niggas.
What would you do without the camera?
Right.
They so mad. That if they didn't have cameras, if this was 1996, that man would be dead.
Right. Okay. Kat, go ahead and land your plane. Do you want to touch on singer David has been arrested? Or do you not know about him?
I don't know that. I don't know him. I'm sorry, I don't know him, but I heard about it. But anyway, love you. Talk to you soon.
Great to talk. Listen, I'll be up in New York in June. Goddamn, we let's meet up.
Oh, now it's June.
Well, listen, I couldn't go up there in the cold weather. I'm too old for cold weather.
I know, but it's warm today. It's gonna start cooling down in a couple of days, but it's like 80 something today.
I'm gonna meet you at Sammy's on City Island. Goddamn, let's make it happen.
I know, but we splitting the check because I'm not paying for you.
No, you're paying for me. Have a good night. www.dollpimp.com. Please go there. Ask for George. That's my homie. Great platform. A great selection of companions, not just, sexual dolls. Companions. They can make a companion for you based upon a picture from someone from your past. The one that got away. We've all got someone who got away from us. Can I get an amen in the live chat? Has anyone, or can you admit to fucking up a relationship and one got away and you think about her? You say, God damn, I fucked that up. Holler at George, www.dollpimp.com. Just send them a picture and they can make that companion. Okay, let's get back to the topic here this evening. 646, thank you for your patience. 646
got away. You think about her.
646. Give him a second.
You.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Big bro, what's going on, man?
How are you, sir? What do you want to start? We're talking about New York niggas.
Yeah, oh man.
We're going beat down. NYPD.
Yeah. Hit them with the left. They hit them with the right.
Sir, you're on a speakerphone. Can you make the adjustments, please? It sounds a little crazy. Please. I'm sitting.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me adjust this. The situation.
Sitting here sipping.
Hold on.
Please don't kill the vibe.
Yeah. Got it? I'm trying to adjust the situation. I don't want to get cut off. I'm moving my headphones.
Okay, there you go. How are you,
All
sir?
right, we good?
Where do you want to start?
All right, good. I'm great. How's that? Is that better?
That's better. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. I just want to say, man, first I want to be serious and give a shout out to everybody who.
Sir, we don't do shout outs. Please don't shout out the live chat. Let them do what they do. Please don't do that, sir.
I want to acknowledge the law enforcement people who go to work, somebody checking in right now the midnight shift to do a patrol. You know, somebody's going to a correction facility and checking in overnight. They go into jail to take care of their family. And a lot of the YNs, they don't respect their parents and the jobs they do. So let's just talk about that. Okay. And the fact that when I talk to the youth, a lot of times I just like to establish the fact that when law enforcement run down on you, it's just a couple things that you need to do and know how to say and stand your ground on. And that's the first thing is like, what's going on? Like I'm you know what I mean? I've been on the streets and you could feel the police if you stop at this light and they across the street on the other side. You could feel them. You could feel the 12. So when I'm saying they running down on you in the store, I'm trying to say like, yo, what you want? What's going on? Who are you? I'm telling them this is what I do. I just want to give this out there. A lot of the times we waste our time because when they running down on you, most of the time they're going to get their way, right? Whether we're going to fight it out or not, or we're going to talk it out, they're going to get their way. So a lot of times I say you let them know, especially when we innocent. Now if you're doing dirt, like so if you in a different area code, a different district, and you know you uptown or whatever, and you know how shit go down, and when they run down on you, you got to cooperate a little bit more than if I'm down.
Hold on, guys. So I have sir, I have to jump in. Sir, I have to jump in.
Yeah.
Did you send in a donation to the show?
I always send in donations, bro. I be sending these donations. She's the only woman I can send my wife looking.
Did you send a donation tonight, sir? Because you're using profanity.
Tonight. I ain't sending yet.
Sir. You're using profanity. Please, if you're gonna use profanity, send Deeds a donation. I mean, respect the club. Please, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Definitely. We'll do. Well, long story short, all I'm trying to say is that they ran down on a homie in the store. He had his pretty Somerset on like we do in New York City, you know, and they started hitting him with the left, they hit him with the right, and you know they got the rumbling, and you know, and I don't know, man. I mean, you know, again, you know, we only seeing pieces of the video. You know, I don't know if this is one of these Mandami conspiracies when he want to make it look like he really down for the people, whatever. So we're gonna see how it play out. But all I want to say is to the young black homies, a lot of times you might as well give it up. Give them a 30-second conversation in terms of how you standing and what we doing and where we going, or if you ain't never sold no drugs and you ain't just make no sale. So there's a lot of things to go with that, man. Like I say, I just wanted to say that because there's a lot of.
Stay with me. Can I jump in? Stay with me.
Of course. Okay. Yeah. Preach.
Now I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but you know, how old are you? Can I ask how old are you?
I'm in the 40s. 42 exactly.
Okay. The Beast, as we used to call them back in Brooklyn, or the Gooses, or Jake. You cannot reason with the Beast, sir. All that trying to explain shit, asking questions, that'll get you fucked up, sir. And I hate to admit, but one of my cousins, Justin Volpe. You ever heard of Justin Volpe?
Sound familiar.
Yeah. He was out of control, sir. He wasn't trying to hear nothing once upon a time, and he rammed that goddamn nightstick into the anus of a Haitian once upon a time. Justin Volpe. I hate to even admit that he's related to me. So what you're saying, sir, sounds hot, but don't be trying to ask questions and, yo, why you running down? Your best bet in the New York tri-state, sir, is to just comply. Have you ever been caught up in a sweep yourself? A sweep?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm from Old Harlem, bro. Like this started. Man, I remember walking down with the big.
So if you're from Harlem, sir, then you went down to the Tombs, right?
Yeah.
The Tombs.
Definitely, plenty of time.
The Tombs.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullpen therapy. I think some of the younger YNs, they need it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a couple of days in there sitting around just trying to figure out what it's going to be like. You get to think about some things.
You got to be careful, sir, because the Beast or Jake, they can't be reasoned with. You have to comply or you'll die. But go ahead and land your plane, sir. I'm enjoying the conversation.
Well,
take your time.
Only thing
no rush. Go ahead.
I was raised between the Moorish Science Temple, the God Bodies of the Nation of Islam, and I keep paperwork with me. I keep my Constitution in my pocket.
Nice.
I don't do a lot of talking. I've been saying, when they ask for my ID, it's going to come along with a PBA card, a police benevolence, a court officer card, my identification, you know, and I'm going to stand my ground on the constitutional law that you don't really got no reason. And I'm going to tell you how much it's going to cost you to talk to me for the next 15, 30 minutes or an hour. And I'm going to jump in the car because you're going with them. When they want you to go with them, you're going with them. That's it. That's what I'm trying to do. ICE, whether it's ICE, the feds, you can't stop them, brother. You going with them. Once they gonna put them cuffs on you, you going. Now they did take the cuffs off once or twice as a courtesy and say, you know what? You just Constitution. I don't want to deal with it. You're not the shooter. You're not the guy with the big gun that was around the corner. So we're gonna let you go. So that did happen once or twice from that. And I was in a casino once upon a time down in Atlantic City, and I was winning money.
So I gotta cut you short because now you're talking about Atlantic City, but we're focused on New York. But salute.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your patience. Area code 7. Okay, they dropped out. 781, you dropped out. What happened? Did you get scared? Shook. Scared to death, scared to look? Area code 440. Are you there?
Yes, sir. What up, Star?
Hey, Matt, can you turn that down in the background, sir, please? Are you driving? What's going on?
Yes, sir. No, I ain't driving, man. I turned everything down. Is
How
all
are
good
you,
now?
sir? Thank you for tapping in. Where do you want to start, sir?
Hey, I want to start with Brooklyn. I drive trucks, and I drove out there in Brooklyn, and you know, I usually come there because at night because of New York traffic. I try to get there at night, 2, 3 in the morning, whatever. Sometimes 12, whatever. But the point is, I'm not surprised that happened down there because me as a 6'1" black man and other people ask whatever, I stand outside the semi truck, smoke a blunt or whatever, and every single white person, I would say every single person crossed the street on me. Like every single person, they will cross the street to continue walking and then come back across the street. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised that happened out there. I mean, I ain't see no dudes. I ain't see no niggas. That's what I meant to say. Not dudes, niggas. I ain't see no niggas. I seen a whole bunch of whites out there in Brooklyn. Like, I'm not from New York. Okay. So when I was out there, I was expecting.
Where you from, sir? Where you from?
You know, look familiar. I'm from Ohio.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so when I was out.
Can you tell us where in Ohio, sir? Ohio's a big place.
Cleveland. Yeah, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. My bad.
Bum, 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 bum. Tell me what you got.
I don't really rap them.
Oh, come on.
I don't rap them. They like the Clare area. I'm from like the South Kinsman area. No disrespect.
Don't hate on Bone Thugs and Harmony. Don't do it.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying I don't really play them. That's like that 90s shit.
Yeah,
you know? No, excuse me, my bad.
Yeah, that's that 90s shit.
Nah, I'm cool.
I seen them niggas live, sir. They were hot. I saw them with SWV, Key Sweat.
Nah, Trip the Ripper, Ray Jr. We got like those type of dudes now. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not surprised about Brooklyn though. Like they being niggas up. I mean, they scared of niggas. They crossing the street. First of all, they got the niggas up out of there for one. I don't know where. I think they put them on East Brooklyn from what I've seen. East New York or something. They put the niggas somewhere, but it wasn't in the area I was in. Yeah, so I'm not surprised. And New York racist. I don't care what nobody say. That state, especially upper New York, racist.
Can I drop something on you, sir? Pause. Can I drop something on you?
Yeah, pause.
You know, people always try to say Harlem is the home of snitches. But I learned to tell on niggas in Brooklyn, the most cutthroat, dirty, backstabbing, conniving niggas. Brooklyn.
How long ago was that, though? Because these can't be the same niggas.
Early 80s, sir, is when I learned and perfected being a piece of shit. See, in the 70s, stay with me. I'll let you speak. See, in the 70s, I grew up watching Adam 12, Dan August, Starsky and Hutch, and Beretta. Beretta used to talk to a pimp named the Rooster. Starsky and Hutch had a rat named Huggy Bear. So I absorbed all of this in the 70s. When I got to Brooklyn in the 80s, and I was in a situation, and I'm being faced with, do I accept responsibility for the crime, or do I tell on the nigga that I was with? And I said, let me get out of this situation. I told on that nigga because he tried to tell on me first. Brooklyn, if you ask me, is the home of the rats. Go ahead.
Home of the rats. Well, I want to say that Brooklyn was probably a thriving black place, and I'm pretty sure they put drugs in there.
Let's get him out of here. He sounds like he's lost. Folks, I'm sipping and talking hella crazy. Oh, shit. My nigga Aladdin's back. Aladdin, let's go, nigga. I like your energy.
Yeah. I gotta talk about Cat getting at me. Right? Let's make it clear. Let's make it clear. Google map my address,
right.
Homegirl.
Right.
1280 5th Avenue. I got a roof deck with a pool on it.
Let's go.
In my lobby, there's a doorman with portraits on the wall with white leather couches and white carpet. Where do you live, nigga? I know you ain't got none of the shit I got. I know you niggas don't. Do you know how much the S&P makes every year? 10%. So I got 200,000. What's 10% of 200,000 every year?
Well, Kat owns 3 condos in Co-op City, to be clear. She owns 3 condos.
Well, I'm not knocking her. I'm not going to say she doesn't have some. But don't disregard what I have.
Right.
My lobby has paintings and white leather couches and white carpet in the doorman and a pool on the roof. 1280 5th Avenue. Look it up. Google map it. And I bet you want to come over in your bitch.
Don't call her a bitch, Aladdin. Please don't call her out her name.
I didn't know. I didn't say the word. No, I said you're gonna want to come hang out with me. Okay. I didn't say the B word. I said you're gonna want to hang out. 1280 5th Avenue. Look it up. Google map it. It's a roof deck with a pool. I have a pool on my roof, nigga. Like y'all gotta stop with me. I'm sorry. I got a portrait in my lobby. Do you have a lobby? Do you have...
Aladdin, can I jump in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, she's not on the line, but in Kat's defense, you ever seen Shantae Moore? Kat looks like Shantae Moore, the singer.
Well, she popping. Is she thin like Shantae Moore?
She's high yellow, and she looks like Shantae Moore. Nigga start snitching.
Yo, give her my Instagram. Can I show my Instagram?
Well, go ahead, promote it. Go ahead.
EAZY81. I used to be an actor too.
Okay.
I never told you that.
Okay.
I was it's gonna make you laugh.
Come on.
I was an undercover homicide detective on Law and Order SUV.
Nice.
In 2018.
Nice.
And I was on Power. And I did 5 episodes of Luke Cage that was on Netflix.
Nice.
I used to be an actor.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like I'm not, man, I've been getting bread, my nigga. Like, I've been getting
I know. Aladdin.
You know what I'm saying?
Aladdin, I know. But listen, I got to get back to the show, man. Salute.
All right. But tell us.
My nigga. Yeah, guys, don't get it fucked up about Kat. She's a hottie. PayPal on the screen if you guys want to support the show via PayPal. There's a goal at the top of the the live chat. When we go off the rails like this, I don't mind you calling in, cursing, talking crazy, but please, respect what we do here. The Star Report is a unique show. Miriam sends another cash app. Wow, okay, she's going hard in the paint at me again. No, Miriam, that you've got me confused with someone else. No, I did not. I'm not even going to repeat what you said. I did not put coke in your nose. I did not. That's a lie. If you were on coke, that was your choice. I've never in my life put coke in any female's nose. Mm-mm. Thank you for your donation, darling. Who sent it a donation on the screen? Let me see if I can get that on the Okay. There you go. There you go. I picked up the phone earlier and you ran. Are you okay? You ran. What's going on with you?
Why do you sound like Star's brother, bro?
And you ran. Are you okay? You ran. What's going on?
That's me right here? Why do you sound like Star's brother, bro?
Listen to me, sir. I need you to turn that down in the background.
Sounds.
Turn that down.
You hear that shit, right?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you some shit. I'm just like wondering what the fuck is really going on.
How old are you, sir, and where you calling from?
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay. Listen to me, fuck boy.
I just want.
Listen to me. No, you listen to me, fuck boy. You're calling it. Listen to me. You're calling in here cursing. You got a whole lot of echo in the background. I picked up earlier, and you ran like a bitch. Now you're calling a 61-year-old. Hey! You're calling a 61-year-old man. I will slap the shit out of you and donkey funk you. Donkey fuck you like the bitch that you are. Now you send in some Skrilla.
Pretty bad,
you
man.
send some Skrilla and call back. Bitch ass nigga. We don't run from trolls. Nigga sounds like he slurps semen on Thursday nights at dive bars. You got the right one, bitch boy. Oh shit. Are you mad at me for snitching? Are you mad at me for snitching?
Hey, sir. Hello?
Are you mad at me for snitching, Cat? What's going on? What's going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you mad at me for snitching?
Oh, because I'm at phone. Wait. Okay. No, tell Aladdin I'm not going in on him. I'm actually an historian. I love history.
Don't you dare apologize to that nigga. Hey, Cat. Cat. Don't you dare apologize to that nigga. You tell that nigga to meet you up at City Island and pay for the motherfucking dinner and explain himself to you there.
Yeah, tell him that and tell him we gonna go to his rooftop deck and I'm gonna put my bush in his face.
Talk to that nigga. Let's go.
Nah, I'm messing with. No, but seriously, like, I'm just an historian. I'm a historian. I love factual information about Manhattan, about New York, about any place.
Right.
And so that's why I'm saying I get it. He lives in a nice building with a nice aesthetic and a nice rooftop, but it's not like they don't let certain celebrities can't even live past 96th Street, between 96th and about right before Bergdorf, about 58th. They can't live there. They make them move to the west side. That's why John Lennon, Madonna, all of them lived on the west side of Manhattan because they wouldn't let them live in that cluster of the east side. That's what the elite white establishment.
Cat, I have to jump in and say, that may have been a thing back in the 60s.
It's still factual now.
Cat, can I listen? I lived on 75th and 2nd for 2 years. I lived on 79th and 1st for 2 years.
That's 2nd and 1st. That's 2nd and 1st.
Okay.
Once you get towards 5th, it's different. Okay. You talking about 2nd and 1st.
Right.
Once you get past Madison Avenue, and that area right there, there's no. Tell me a black person that live right there. Tell me. There's none.
I know many. But listen, Kat,
Okay,
I got to get back to the show. I appreciate you, darling, but you're not mad at
first
me.
and second.
We're okay?
First and second ain't fifth.
Okay. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Okay, all right. Area code 216, late night. We have gone off the rails. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm here, man. Scotty Jenkins.
Scotty, what's up, man?
216, man.
Good. Hey, we have to start.
Oh, man.
We have to start with the question: are you freaking your girl the right way? Did you see that video?
I did not. I'm on the phone. I'm driving 18 wheels across the turnpike, so I couldn't visually see it. I'm listening to it.
What's going on?
Hey, I can't judge another person freak. What might be freaky for me might not be freaky for the next person, or vice versa.
Come on.
I can't judge a person's freak.
Okay, where do you want to start, Frank? Scotty, go ahead.
Let me start off by, hey, man, that last Cleveland caller, hey, man, he ain't Cleveland, homie. Bone Thugs and Harmony is a legend.
Let's talk
and
about
I know
it.
exactly what strip he's talking about. He said he's from Kinsman. I used to live on Kinsman. If he's listening, I used to live on 118th between Luke and Imperial, right around the corner from Wood Hill Park. I knew when Zelma George Rec Center wasn't even there. Now, so I already know all the man, born and bred Cleveland. I'm driving from Cleveland to Detroit right now tonight. Listening to you making some money. Far as the police officer beating, yo, now I was able to catch that right before I pulled out the lot. Yo, that's wild. And that's the middle of it. We don't know how far when the lady started recording.
Yeah.
So they might have already been beating him for 2 or 3 minutes before she even started recording.
Right.
And I wasn't aware that they didn't have. I automatically assumed that most police officers had qualified immunity.
Not New York.
But you put me up over the game, not in New York. And I'm gonna watch this case very closely, because you're right. That is a definition of a hate crime.
Right.
When do you stop?
Come on.
And then what was it? It says what? Leadership. Look at leadership, and you look at everybody that's below leadership. The New York, what was it? The police chief, or was it the union guy? The rep, he came out there and said some crazy stuff. Right. Yeah, the dude he should have been resistant. Okay, let's get some, because I want somebody to help you. If you can help me, the rest of the world help me. What is the definition of stop resisting? And I'm gonna just real clear. We're human beings. We're human beings, for Jesus Christ. When things get ready to strike us and hit us, we ball up. Football players catch a football. They ball up for brace for impact. You get tossed on the ground. You try to brace yourself. So when you're saying stop resisting, what is stop resisting? Because you're doing a natural human function.
Hang on a second, Scotty. I think the guy from Cleveland is calling back in. Sir, are you the caller from Cleveland earlier? Sir, turn that down, goddamn. You're calling back in from Cleveland? Yes, no, maybe?
My bad. Sorry.
You called
my bad. No disrespect. Yeah, I called back.
Okay. Are you the guy that Scotty's talking about?
I am a Clevelander. Yeah, I am a Clevelander. I am actually from that exact area as I'm a George, but that guy is old as dust, like he said. He was there before that building was even made or whatever he said. I'm from
Well, he's on the line, sir. He's on the line. Sir, he's on the line.
That's what I know. I'm listening to him. He said he's a truck driver. I drive trucks as well. I did that same drive he's doing. I used to work for Sherwood Food Distributor before they closed, so he should know exactly what I'm talking about. I was one of the top dogs there, under the dudes who did 15 years or under, not like the old dudes. But yes, I'm not dissing Bone Thugs. I'm just saying that's the 90s. Mine, if you from Cleveland, it was Ray Jr., Chip the Ripper. Those dudes was my era.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I'm not dissing Bone Thugs. I'm just saying Chip the Ripper and those dudes, Chase, who just got out, Money Out the Roof, stuff like that. That's what I was listening to, not Bone Thugs. But no diss to them. They are legends. They is legends.
Oh, yeah.
And I am a real Clevelander. I don't like that diss. I put it on for the city, all around America, over the road with it.
You belittle the legends.
Yeah.
You get looked down upon. Y'all understand? You promote Ray Jr., Al Fats, who used to be Fat Al before Bill Cosby came and hit him with the cease and desist. I'm already aware. You was at the mid 2000s. I dig it. You work for Shorewood. That's good stuff. Or used to, man. Salute me. Good stuff to you, man. But when you start dissing the legend, dude, that's the next thing you know, you're gonna start crapping on Gerald and Eddie Levert.
Come on.
I can't let you do that.
I wasn't dissing. I was just, I guess I was speaking too fast without thinking. My apologies. I wasn't dissing.
Well, we appreciate you calling back. And listen, I want to say to both of you, salute, guys. Thank you for calling in from Ohio. I appreciate both of you. Salute. Salute.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. All right. Peace is at the Most High, tapping in early Friday morning. The Most High.
Star peace.
Peace. Just the man I want to talk to about the New York Knicks. Do they start their playoff run against the Hawks this Saturday?
On Saturday, sir, in the Garden. I need to see, even though we already know where the NBA is at, and I don't blame you for not talking about the NBA. It's all good. But if we're going to be dealing with this on face value,
come on.
If the Knicks don't sweep these dudes, then they're going to have problems throughout the rest of the playoffs. Trae Young was a Knick killer. He no longer plays for the Atlanta Hawks. He's with the Washington Wizards. They home. They in Cancun right now, whatever the case is. So at this point, Atlanta probably is one of the more surprising teams because they actually did play kind of good after Trae Young was traded. But that team literally was centered around him. He was their facilitator. He was the primary scorer and whatever. And he actually, like everybody who knows, he used to kill the Knicks in the Garden. So, if they can't get past this ensemble of Atlanta Hawks players, then the Knicks is fugazi. And even if they beat the Hawks, right, you're probably going to have to play Boston. You might have to play Detroit. Both teams give the Knicks problems. So if the Knicks don't make it to the championship this year, it's never going to happen. I just want to let everybody know that's a Knicks fan. Don't expect them to be able to make the acquisitions in the future. They got a good, decent team. They had a pretty good core. But if Cat doesn't find some masculinity, I don't know what the Knicks are going to do. If Brunson doesn't understand that he has to facilitate a little bit more, it's going to be the same thing that's been going on the last 2 years in the playoffs. And it's unacceptable, man. Put a team together and get the right game plans to win a chip. And, bring some type of respectability back to New York basketball, man. Please, man. Please. But, again, if they don't beat the Hawks can win one game, maybe. If the Knicks don't beat them 4-1, I don't foresee the Knicks making it to the chip.
I respect you. You know that. And for those who don't know, I'm talking to the Most High, and you've been an NBA referee for a number of years as well. Yes.
Not NBA. Tournaments.
Pardon me. Come on.
No, not NBA. Tournaments in the city, things of that nature. Parks Department tournaments or whatever the case is. So I've done that. I've not been in the NBA. I've never said that.
Pardon me.
And but
I'm drinking.
No question. I would never lie to you about that. So on some for real, I know the game pretty well. I've coached as well too.
Right.
My age, youth, all that. So I'm pretty familiar with the game no matter how you look at it. I'm not with the gather step. I'm not with the drag it toe Euro step. I'm not with the yeah, man. Yo, Star, it's bananas, man. For real, man. It's crazy, man.
Hold on. I don't want to go too much into the NBA. I just want to throw that at you with regards to the Knicks. You wanted to call in about what in particular? The Most High.
So the last, I'm sorry about that. So the last video you just showed with Charlie Kirk and that young lady.
Right.
So my thing is this. Again, I never condone bad behavior, and I wish, I'm going to say this, my people, or not you, sir, our people would get it together, right? That's never going to happen as a collective. The human beings in and of themselves are flawed. I don't care what race you are. I'm not stupid enough just to be blindly pro-black and not know that humans in general are a very peculiar bunch, and there's nothing perfect about no human being, no race. It's all about the individual and what it is that you do. Wise ways and actions. The lessons told me that. So that being said, the reason why
this many murders and this and that, and people want to spit out statistics and data and everything, is because, in my personal opinion, segregation or desegregation was the biggest trick played on black folks. Outside of religion, outside of Mr. Regard, I feel like as soon as we got absorbed into, without being racist, the white American system and how they run things and their capitalism and their values and what they hold true and dear, that's not for us. We were literally forced into it, coerced, manipulated, however you want to look at it. So, some people like yourself may be able to find a way within capitalism to be affluent and make a way for yourself. But there's a small window for people to be as successful as the American dream might have you think you can be or whatever.
If I can jump in for a second. Thank you, Boris. Boris sent me an email. The video that I just played with Charlie Kirk and the very, very brilliant young female. Her name is Naima Trout. NaimaTroutt. Salute to her. She clapped back, so to speak, and broke it down and took her time. I liked some of the things that Charlie Kirk, stood for and spoke about, but that whole, blacks, when he kept making that reference, that's very like 60s and early 70s, and it didn't sit well with me, and I thought that him not focusing on other cultures and crimes, was a big misstep for him. But he was a young guy, lost his life. I just wanted to play that and say that. Hey, man, any thoughts? You are a New Yorker through and through, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The NYPD beating down that black man in Brooklyn at the liquor store. Any thoughts? Did you see the video?
It was a return to the bad old days when they used to be extra super crazy reckless with it.
Right.
And as you can see, yeah, man, and the dude, the little stocky diesel cop, the detective, he was throwing straight haymaker, uppercuts, hooks, and all that.
Yeah.
So, in public, and again, if the guy didn't have a weapon and he wasn't putting up any type of resistance to the point that he was assaulting them, then like my guy, you bugging. You need to get off the pharmasus. You need to get off the roids. Whatever got him wilding, I don't know if he's taking bumps off the dashboard. I don't know what he's doing, but that behavior right there for somebody who did not have a weapon, that wasn't a threat to anybody else's safety in the vicinity, you got to go sit down, champ. And the thing is, also two things before I go, sir. The Justin Volpe thing, right? It's crazy that you're telling me he's a member of your family. My fault.
I'm not.
My fault.
I'm not claiming it, but just for context. Go ahead.
But wasn't a nice thing? Wasn't that a plunger though?
I forget.
And another thing, last thing, Star, with Larry Davis, the police make him.
Say again.
I wanted to ask that. I couldn't.
Say again.
Did the police make Larry Davis move them situations for them, or was he down with them? Period.
Larry was a businessman, dog. He and I used to see each other quite often, and he used to tell me from time to time, "Yo, Ali Kwan, don't come around here with that shit," because I was doing something, he was doing something, and he explained to me what he was doing. He was working with the police. That's a fact. You can Google this, cross-reference this. They had a business deal that went left.
Yeah. It was in the Feds magazine. I ain't going to front, man. They interviewed him while he was incarcerated, and he got into detail. I'm not going to lie, Star. He said exactly what you said, man. He used to
write me letters. And he was like, "Yo, Ali Kwan, how are you on the radio?"
He said, yeah,
this is back in the early days of Hot 97. He said, "What part of the game is this?" I've already posted the letters on fucking my community section. But
Yo, Star, that's all. I landed my plane, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, peace, Lord.
Peace. My number one news correspondent, Gene Richmond, a.k.a. number 9, tapping in. Good evening, sir.
What a pleasure. Good evening. What a pleasure it is to to chime into the Star Report and listen to the mayhem and social discourse at this time of the night.
How are you, sir? How are you?
I'm great, and yourself.
I'm spoiled and I'm out of control and I'm sipping some Douce. What's going on, man?
Indeed, you know, watching this nigga get beaten to a pulp, it was just a reminder for me. It was just a reminder that those Guineas and Irishmen that I remember in the NYPD in the 90s are still alive and well,
right.
And not a bunch of black women and Hispanics with BBLs and a bunch of skinny West Indians that have now taken over the NYPD. You know, it's good to see old school Guineas and Nick bastards that are NYPD cops terrorizing nigger communities. I mean, like you said, the guy's gonna get a bag. I mean, I'm sure that every Jew lawyer from here to Kansas is lined up to take that case.
He'll get 1.5. He won't get no more than 1.5. Go ahead.
Well, absolutely, but that was a beat. I mean, they didn't just. Let's be honest. They didn't just walk in and just start beating the guy. It never really goes like that. They confronted him. He started to tussle with them, and they gave him the good old NYPD welcoming party. Right. And that's this has nothing to do with if he was gay or trans. You know,
yeah, that was
I don't know what the hell that nigga. I don't know what that nigga was talking about. He got a beating, and his mama needed to put cocoa butter on those knuckles. By the way, it's a lack of cocoa butter. Palmer's would do the trick.
Right. Now, hang on a second. I thought that the beating was appalling. I think it was disgusting. We've gotten past those days. You know, I mean, once upon a time, I had a cousin, I don't claim him, in the Dirty 30. You ever heard of the Dirty 30, early 90s up in Harlem?
No, I'm from Connecticut, my friend. I have no idea.
Right. Well, I had a cousin. He was part of the Dirty 30, the cops that were just brutalizing people in that fucking area. So, you know, but times have changed. They no longer have qualified immunity. They can't do that to people. That video is insane. Go ahead.
I haven't seen a beating like that since Rodney King. Yeah. And, you know, sometimes, you know, that's a wake-up call to blacks.
Yeah.
Because blacks are out of control in New York. It's a wake-up call. I mean, did he deserve that kind of stomped-out beating? No. But sometimes you got to remind them that, look, you niggas are out of control, and you will be dealt with. So I think, you know, it's the whole convergence of the universe, the law of correspondence. Right. You know, whatever you vibrate will return. New York is a cesspool of foreigners, out of control blacks, and corrupt politicians. Everything will come to an end. It's metaphysics. It's universal law. We're going into the summer. We needed this beatdown. We're going into a hot summer in New York. We needed this beatdown, and I think there's more coming.
You know, it's a sad video. I mean, I didn't look at it and laugh and snicker. I said, "Wow, 2026, and you're still putting hands on black people." I was totally appalled. Even though I tried to be a cop, you know, for many years, I just said, you know, that's not supposed to happen now. No matter how much the people are telling the cops, you know, in videos, yo, suck my dick. You can't treat people like that in 2026. Yes, no?
You can't treat people like that. And you know, the libertarian in me says that these statists who are the police officers violate our rights, each and every day. And it shouldn't happen. Are they good men and women that wear the badge? Yes. But these policies are out of control. And this man got 4 of his 10 constitutional Bill of Rights violated just right there. Like you said, he's going to make a lot of money. But what I'm saying is sometimes you got to send a wake-up call to these out-of-control niggas. Because let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That was one beating by two white cops. There's YNs lining people up minute by minute in every major city, including New York and America right now, that you and I couldn't even walk in. Lining them up, stomping them out, robbing them, killing, pillaging.
Yeah.
So are the scales balanced? Are they balanced? No, really.
Let me jump in here for a second. Now, I'm older than you, but you're a reader, so I know that you're up to speed on a lot of things. And you and I are friends, and we talk and we exchange information. Have you ever heard of the book by Philip K. Dick called Minority Report? Came out in the mid-50s. They actually made a film about it with Tom Cruise decades later. Minority Report.
I didn't read the book, but I saw the film. Tom Cruise was in it. Yeah, right. I remember the film very well.
Right. So, as part of the synopsis, it's police or law enforcement being able to detect what may happen in the future based upon certain genetic codes and behavioral patterns and, people. That's where we're headed. Your DNA is going to put you in a category. It's going to classify you as someone who has the potential to commit certain crimes. So this prehistoric policing that we witnessed by beating up this man, punching him in the face, this is wrong. It's fucking wrong. It's outdated. This is not the 50s. This is not the 60s. This is not the 70s. And I'm a boomer saying this. You can't do that to people. It's a violation of rights. Somebody within the goddamn police union needs to answer for that. That sort of shit is totally outdated, in my opinion. Back to you, Gene Richmond.
You're right, but New York has a history. The NYPD has a history of brutalizing blacks. Amadou Diallo case. We can go back to Abdulawima. We can go back to Sean Bell. Many others.
You're right. Yeah,
so
but it's not right. It's not right.
It's not right, but the NYPD. But again, sometimes it was kind of refreshing. It was wrong to happen, but to me, it was kind of refreshing because they just reminded me of those Guineas and Irishmen from the 90s that didn't play around with blacks. and these niggas got what was coming to them because they were out of control. It just, to me, it was wrong, but also, the cynical side felt it was a bit refreshing. And I don't know, I shouldn't have said that out loud, but just, those aqua colored shorts, that West Indian cap. Was he West Indian? I don't know.
I don't know if he was West Indian, but let me go on record and say, even though half my family is Neapolitan, fuck those dirty Dagos. Fuck them.
Right.
Niggers with straight hair. Fuck them. This ain't the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s. I want to see more than just a bag, a lawsuit. There needs to be policy put into place. If you gave Asians hate crimes, bills, and all this other shit, give the black man something. And you police up there, keep your fucking hands to yourself. Go ahead, land your plane, sir. No rush.
Well, the black man has no power, hence why he doesn't have bills that are working specifically for him.
You're right.
So that's unfortunate. Black man is powerless.
You're right.
But ask Kanye, he'll tell you. So it just shows us again that the state does have a very overreaching status sense of power over the people. Again, police officers are community keepers of peace, not violent stormtroopers that are stomping out niggas in aqua-colored shorts.
Yeah.
So yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. But
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
You as well. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Salute. Okay. Area code 587. Good evening. We're talking about the NYPD in Brooklyn, New York, beating a black man half to death. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Star. What's up? Late night. I'm here. How are you, sir? Yeah, that was messed up. That was messed up.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's like some old. That's what we used to do when we catch the op back in the days in the '90s. We catch him at Lincoln Fried Chicken, and we put the beats on him. They ran up on that dude like he was like they were like gangsters. You know that was dead wrong, man. And I think the people should get together and like start a riot. That was not cool at all. And then you have that other dude calling your line talking about that was refreshing. There's nothing refreshing about that. That man was minding his business, and NYPD supposed to be protecting the people, ran down on them like gangsters and beat them down. It was nothing cool about that, man. Yeah, for real.
Are you from the New York tri-state, sir?
I hope them.
The New York tri-state.
Oh yeah, I grew up in New York City, man. I grew up in Harlem, uptown Manhattan.
Do you think, objectively speaking, should the man have stopped, rolled on his belly, and complied? Put your hands behind your back. Comply. I'm not excusing the behavior of the cops, but to avoid the ass kicking, comply. Yes, no.
He should have definitely complied. I don't think they even gave him a chance. They just ran up on him. He was probably startled. You know what I'm saying? These cops move like gangsters today, man. They don't move like they should have just pulled out their weapons and told them put your hands up and ran down on him. That dude with the baseball cap was throwing haymakers at that man.
Yeah.
He didn't have a chance to get. Yeah, he got done really, really dirty, man. And I hope them cops get kicked out the service, man. Police. I grew up in the '90s. You know what I mean? Early '90s. I'm 50. I just turned 50, so
nice.
I know what it is about the police brutality. When they come down, they come down on you. But all this shit is on camera, man. They should never be able to be cops again. And I hope that man is rich for the rest of his life, and his moms get her knuckles fixed, man.
How much money do you think he should get, realistically?
Real. They should give him $5 million, man. Give him $5 million.
I say 600,000, 600K.
You know what? He looks like he'll be okay with $100 with that outfit he had on. He had that good blue on too, matching his socks, man. I wasn't even mad at the OG. He looked like he was minding his business, but you know we're joking. But there was nothing funny about that, man.
You're right.
That's what you call abuse. You know what I'm saying? That dude talk about a breath of fresh air. I wish she'd sit there in front of me, man. Anyway.
Tu hablas español?
Let me let my. That's a.
Hablas mío.
Huh?
Tu hablas español?
Yeah, I called you before. I'm Dominican, man. I'm in Toronto, man.
So I don't remember. So I don't know what I had for breakfast yesterday. I don't know you. So you speak.
Yeah, I know.
You speak Spanglish, New Yorican. You.
I speak Spanglish. Yeah, I speak Spanish. I speak 100% Spanish for sure.
Spanglish, not Spanish. You speak Spanglish.
I speak Spanglish all day long, man. All day long, Star, man. All day long.
Latin Kings, yes, no?
And,
Latin King?
What is it?
Latin King?
Oh, Latin King from way back from the 90s, baby. King Tone.
Salute. Oh, that's my guy. You know, we worked together in the mailroom. You know that, right?
I heard. I know. You and Tone used to work together. I remember that.
That's my nigga.
Tone doing bigger and better things now. I think he's a spokesman in the jail or something like that.
He's doing fucking great, man. Amor de rey, man. King's love.
Amor de rey, brother. You're not my brother. Amor de rey, Star.
Salute. King's love. Salute. Okay, all right. That's my guy right there. All right. Everybody hold on a second. You sent me an email talking about me and that Hispanic girl kissing in Papados 6 years ago.
Sir, how are you? How are you, Star?
I'm okay. So you hawking me like that? You remember that video? Janet? Janet? Mwah.
That's what you were. That video.
So you remember the Puerto Rican girl in Papados in Marietta, Georgia, who stuck her tongue in my mouth 6 years ago on Instagram. You saw the video?
That's how you said. What?
And what did you say in your email? You said I looked happy. What'd you say? What'd you say?
You did. You looked. I was gonna say looked at. You looked so happy.
No.
You really did. And I was like, I wonder whatever happened to that girl. Because sometimes.
Well, hold on. Now, I'm not into French kissing. So when she stuck her tongue in my mouth, if you remember the video, that's when I said, whoa. But you see, I don't post my girlfriends. Hang on. Or the girls that I date, I don't post them on my social media platforms because I don't date girls that are, in seek of fame and notoriety. Go ahead. Come on, Janet. Speak up.
You said, I'm going to help you get your Instagram numbers up.
I'm glad you're getting a kick out of the video. But to answer your question, I guess she's doing good. We didn't have a relationship where we were committed. We went to Papados. We had some food. And she said, I'm trying to get this bag, baby. I said, well, hey, I'm here, if I can assist. I don't pay no rent, but I'm here.
No, but seriously, you look when I seen that short popped up on my YouTube feed,
right?
And that was the first thing I thought of, and I said, you know what? He was real. I'm sorry, I was messing around in the yard today. I said he looked really happy. I was like, I wonder what happened to her because that was the first time I seen him really happy, and that's why I got curious, and that's why I emailed you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just like,
Okay.
So anyway, I was calling about these cops with this guy.
Come on.
I don't think they was waiting on him to arrest him. I think that him and that cop with just by looking, my opinion only. Opinion only. I think they was sitting in the cut waiting for him because I think they thought that was the old boy that was hitting one of the cops' girls. Because the cops probably not,
okay,
probably got a jump off somewhere around there.
Okay.
And they were sitting in the cut. Because if you waiting on somebody on a stakeout like that, now we all watch cop shows and cop movies and read cop books. So usually they have a bus or other cops available in that area. But it took too long for someone to respond to them that one of the witnesses had to call 911 themselves and call into the precinct and let them know what the cops were doing. Okay. And second of all, I think when he got cut in his leg, that's an artery right there. He could have bled out. And the first person that I think that was on the scene that was an advocate for the cops was a union rep, because he kept telling them to stand him up, so that way he'll look like he's alive. Just in case he died, he could say he died on the way to the hospital and not there. Yeah, so, I was watching that. So I think a way to stop this is I think we have to revamp the laws of gun laws in the tri-state area. And I'm thinking...
Well, hang on a second now, Janet, with all due respect, when you say we... you are, in South Jersey, with all due respect, you brand new home, you drive a brand new vehicle. You don't live around black folk, respectfully. So what is all this we stuff? What is it we?
I'm saying we as in the geographical area the tri-state area, because our gun laws in New Jersey, because one guy, he was teaching me, he was this old white guy. Oh, I love him to death. He was teaching me the gun laws and how to get a gun because he wanted me to have a gun. I don't know why he wanted me to have a gun, but he came to me one day, came to my office and sat down, you know, and he started talking to me. He wanted me to have a gun, and he was telling me how strict gun laws are in the tri-state area, period, and how to go about getting the guns and the license and where I should train. He gave me the whole spiel. He said, I want you to have this for yourself. But I never followed up on it. But that's why the laws have to change and make it available. I'm trying to say that word, but it won't come out because I got a lazy tongue. Readily available. I got it, Star. Look at me when I take my time. To have guns for people that have no records, make a certain amount of money, or not even a certain amount of money, don't have any record, have been in danger, or have passed a certain battery or test where they are allowed to carry a gun. And I think it will slow some of these road cops, because I call them road cops and they give a bad name to good cops. They really give a bad name to good cops, but it slows some of them down because now I have a right to carry this. It ain't no just automatic 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I think that is.
Jenna, I hate to cut you short, but I'm sitting here sipping, and I got to get back to some of these other topics and these phone calls, so I can call it a night. So
okay,
but listen,
all right.
What's your schedule tomorrow? Because I need to talk to you about something that I put in motion, and I want your expert opinion. You're around tomorrow, like around three in the afternoon.
Sure, just call whenever. Okay, I told you that before. Whatever. Okay.
I'll talk to you then. Thank you so much, Janet.
Okay, night, Star.
Night. Okay. Big Rose, what's up, baby? Is that you, Big Rose?
Yo, Big Snitch.
Big nigga.
Gucci.
What's going on, baby? Let's talk about it. I appreciate your support, man. Let's go.
First of all, I want to tell you, it's time for you to get out of Emerald Isle. When the little white boys is checking you, telling you to tap in, you need to go.
Right.
I hate to giggle, but that,
he's pressing me.
That shit been having me dying for the last 2 weeks.
He's pressing me.
All right, let's get into the topics now.
Come on.
Let's get into the topics, man. Yo, the old nigga, I don't know, because the moms look kind of young, but her knuckles look like she was bagging up coke. Right. But at the end of the day, he said he was coming home from work, but had on the fly jiggy shit. He looked like he was selling drugs, man. Come on, man. Listen, mistaken identity is crazy. I got caught up for mistaken identity in my mother's store.
Regular shit.
Other than my aunt owned the store.
Regular shit.
On Notion Avenue, heavy crack era, heavy crack things going on. You understand?
Right.
And I got caught up for mistaken identity. They let me out the back. They ain't beat me up on none of that stuff, thank God. But in Brooklyn, man, if you don't got let me tell you something. In Brooklyn, they don't play with that because you're not supposed to have a gun. So if you have a gun on you, that's extra. So they're going to beat you up anyway. So like I said, man, you just got to keep your head up and well, not even keep your head up. Keep your head on the swivel and comply. I hate to say it. And ain't no niggas in Brooklyn pussy. And I don't know the other Brooklyn and the other guy that called in for Park Slope. A lot of niggas in Park Slope is zesty, man. He kept talking about.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm like, yo.
But hold on. So now, when you got caught up in the sweep on Notion, did they take you to the 77?
The 77. Which one is that? That's on
the 77th precinct.
That's on. Is that on Rogers?
Well, you got to Google. No. The 77 is more. But listen. Now did they catch you with a gun or notion?
Nah, I have nothing on me. Actually, I was at my mom's store helping her and my aunt out. I was actually getting a manicure.
Okay.
In the next nail salon, and they said I look like a drug
fly nigga shit.
I should have sued them. But we don't. Back in them days, police was not nothing you really connected with or anything. I ain't true. You understand?
Right.
No
doubt.
But on another note, the worst thing in the world, my uncle told me, is a follower. So somebody earlier called and said that all the young guys is wearing pooch shiesty masks and all that. You know what's worse than a nigga wearing a pooch shiesty mask?
Come on.
A young white boy wearing a pooch shiesty mask. And that's a whole fact. And that's where I'm going to land my plane at, all right?
Salute, Big Rose. Salute.
All right, later.